on freeze frame. Yes, I try to refrain from living that lifestyle. Every now and then you gotta turn a nigga lights out. Like I work for Pepco. Walk up, let the tech go. 10 blocks away, you get. That flow to get a war ignited. Type of bars that get God indicted. Nah, player hate me, but you gotta like it. Gangsta party, ain't none of you fuck boys invited. My PSI report, you know that's super clean. 007s, 016s, know what I mean. Meaning I never read it, nigga. Rather play Russian roulette with an automatic, nigga. Cool dude, but fool, I ain't your average nigga. Threaten Garvey the quickest way to a casket, nigga. Southeast niggas speak highly of me. Northeast niggas, yeah, they gotta love me. Southwest niggas getting a lot of money. Come uptown, you know who riding for me. In Northwest, my influence like Mike Frey, but I'm noise, so I might spray or slice with a nice blade. Hey, say Garvey, what you mugging for? I got enough paper, I can fund the war. I got a master plan, or we gon' make it out. I feel like Kennedy, they wanna take me out. Doc Holiday. Sniper rifle hit you from a block away. Hey, in DC, they playing G games. Catch you out of bounds and put your life on freeze frame. Yes, I try to refrain from living that lifestyle. Every now and then you gotta turn a nigga lights out. Like I work for Pepco. Walk up, let the tech go. 10 blocks away, you can hear them shots echo. You're now rocking with the very best. Sprinting through them trenches like a running back. Grindseason Inc. I've been double deck. Grindseason Inc. B-O-double-S. Yes. Hey, guess who's back? God. Hey, guess who's back? Told y'all.
I've been staying humble, so I don't need a nigga. I ain't nigga on the ball. Hey, I want the ball. Hey, look, I say I've been staying humble, so I don't need a nigga. I did this all the month, so I can go feed a nigga. I made the balls. Now I'm out here coaching these niggas. I take a loss. Got me out approaching these niggas. Hey, I've been staying humble, so I don't need a nigga. Did this all the month, so I can go feed a nigga. I made the balls. Now I'm out here coaching these niggas. I take a loss. Got me out approaching these niggas. I can't play with 20 bands. Swear that shit is so light. I just bust some word with that. I just pray it go right. Police on our back, we faking left and then we go right. Shooting to the death and no, we can't stop at no light. I say I'm talking what I've been through. Why you think I rely? He keep talking, we go get him, hit him. We just hope he die. We not brothers, we not homies, nigga. You ain't never slide. And you a pussy, you ain't fucking with me. You ain't never die. And yeah, I'm big home. If I ever said it, I did it. I keep that shit on me. If I ever said it, just listen, I got your rent on me. If my bitch, she want it, she get it, and I can flip on me. I'ma get a spot to assist, I got that drip on me. Shit, you gotta order to get it, I keep a stick on me. Know them niggas coming to get me, I'm moving in on me. All my niggas running, they with me, don't draw no tents on me. None you pussy niggas could get me. I been staying humble, so I don't need a nigga. I did this all the month, so I can go feed a nigga. I made a ball. Now I'm out here coaching these niggas, I take a loss. Got me out approaching these niggas. I been staying humble, so I don't need a nigga. Did this all the month, so I can go feed a nigga. I made a ball. Now I'm out here coaching these niggas, I take a loss. Got me out approaching these niggas. I been staying humble, so I don't need a nigga. want you, I can go free the nigga, I made the balls. Now I'm out here coaching these niggas, I take a loss. Got me out approaching these niggas. Drip on me. The kid that keep a stick on me. Coming to kill me. They know me. They running, they run me. Tis on me. Could give me the game.
Incomparable design makes it beautiful. State-of-the-art technology makes it brilliant. The Lexus NX. Experience the crossover in its most visionary form. Experience amazing at the Lexus dealer.
Is that rob your body up? They ain't gonna remember you. Used to put a drink up, had so many minerals. Hop on the jet, might fly to Senegal. Y'all do baguettes, I'ma do the Emeralds. All on the islands, no I'm not Gilligan. Bad bitch talk loud, must be Dominican. Wrist on Ice Cube, all about the Benjamins. Though they ain't like me, now they wanna be friends again. Pussy so wet, she soak my Versace. Gave me more hit, she gave me body. Bitch thinking she slick, cause she fucking loyalty. Shout out my nigga, just beat a little body. Niggas acting like big meat on the iPad, RIP. Nigga gon' type that love on my fans, even if I don't write back. Extra favorite rapper, where the fuck you get the stripes at? Watch it down TikTok, you see my wrist lock. Bang, bang, glitch gang, bitch, I got a big Glock. Ain't no way to platinum, way before hip-hop. Used to play knick-knock, now I got rich jobs. Caught me in case, but the niggas be telling. I done caught me a wave, then the niggas start selling. Rollin' big backwoods of that mega wood. Ain't good in one hood, these niggas be wellin'. 1942, know what she gon' do. Fuck it to some bad bunny, we gon' make a part two. Screamin' free ride low, you sell dog food. Please don't make the wrong move, sick the dog on you. This is an encore, fuck, I got a front for running with some niggas who would kick in your front door. Naturally bad, but she let her damn car talk. European swag, tell her fuck nigga bonjour. All this swag make a fuck nigga mad. All this swag make a fuck nigga mad. All this swag got me in my bag. All this swag make a nigga jet lag. Hand ass niggas, they ain't blocking my path. They envy a nigga, they talking my swag. I got a 40 cal in a man bag. 40,000 my Murray jeans, bitch, they on sack. I got a bitch look like Megan Good. She play no witch deep, little bitch, she a freak. I just bought me a coupe with the trunk and the hood, and the bitch ain't come with a key. I gotta keep me an ARP in case a fuck nigga ever try to run up on me. I was on the corner like Jack Bailey, tryna pick up every nigga tryna get one on me. Fucking on models, Victoria's Secret. Look at my pockets, they on Rakisha. Wake their ass up, boy, heard they got sleepy. Kiki ain't love me, I'm in Waikiki. On my sneaks, 15 on my feet. And he wasn't worth a body, so I'd rather murder beat. Simple mind, fucking with these streets, but you better bet the other side feeling my grief. These niggas be hurting that hate not working. Screaming free the gang, they couldn't stop murder. I'm fucking your bitch, she know the true purpose. She loving my trip, but nigga be surfing. I ain't going outside unless I got a cut on me. I ain't been the same nigga since they took my brother from me. Name the top 5 girl, they ain't got nothing on me. Really could've fucked you, man, but I ain't have a rub on. These niggas be hurting that hate not working. Screaming free the gang, they couldn't stop murder. I'm fucking your bitch, she know the true purpose. She loving my trip, but nigga be surfing. I ain't going outside unless I got a cut on me. I ain't been the same nigga since they took my brother from me. Name the top 5 girl, they ain't got nothing on me. Really could've fucked you, man, but I ain't have a rub on me.
These drums still gon' make a sound, nigga, you hear me? These niggas all talk, I get shit done, you hear me? Aye, these niggas all talk now, my niggas all walk down. I'm the same nigga when gang ain't around. Keep on sneak dissing, you catching them rounds. It could be 4, I'm 10, I'ma get rid of 'em, I'ma leave 'em right there. It could be 4, I'm 10, I'ma get rid of 'em, I'ma leave 'em right there. These niggas all talk, these niggas all talk, yeah. These niggas all talk, these niggas all talk, yeah. It could be 4, I'm 10, I'ma get rid of 'em, I don't really care. It could be 4, I'm 10, I'ma get rid of 'em, I'ma leave 'em right there. These niggas talk too much, shut 'em up. I get that Glock, get that K, wet 'em up. That's why I fucked your bitch, you little fat motherfucker. Hit 'em up, hit 'em up. We don't man time, but some niggas don't do that. These niggas do it for the clout, like do that. Bitch, I'm all in like JG and WAP. I tried to run down, but he got popped. My city love me like I'm biggie, your pop. Trunk get popped, then the op get dropped. Took a little break, had to get to the money. Guess who's back now? Spin a nigga block, ain't nobody drop, so I spin back around. Been a while, nigga got kicked out of preschool. Check my background. I remember niggas ain't had no hoes, but I'm a Mac now. Shut up, zip it, be quiet, don't say nothing. Why you talking about guns, don't spray nothing? Why you talking about guns, don't spray nothing? Shut up, be quiet, little nigga. See niggas all talk now, my niggas all walk down. I'm the same nigga when gang ain't around. Keep on sneak dissing, you catching them rounds. It could be 4, I'm 10, I'ma get rid of 'em, I'ma leave 'em right there. It could be 4, I'm 10, I'ma get rid of 'em, I'ma leave 'em right there. These niggas all talk,
bitch, I might go to hell. I know some secrets that I never would tell. Cook ass nigga, come take a smell. Some of them niggas ain't send me no mail. I'm a rich shooter, I know you could tell. My father the plug through me guns and bells. Where the niggas stay? Where the nigga trap? Where that boy at? Might piss on these niggas like a dog in Mac. 1 million, I need way more than that. Red bottles, my shoes matching my hat. Shout out to Simple City, free little hat. I was locked up, ecstasy-O's for rap. Rest in peace, OG Bobby had pounds in the trap. Flex on them, shine on them. Gas on deck, let me grind on them. Just caught a flight to the town on them. My niggas ain't fighting, got the iron on them. She gave my rubber head, put the mind on them. Press a nigga out like I'm ironing them. Fuck silent with them, nigga, man, I'm signing them. Rich shooter shit, bitch, I'ma ride for them. Guns and bills, Glocks and scales. I'm a shooter, bitch, I might go to hell. I know some secrets that I never would tell. Cook ass nigga, come take a smell. Some of them niggas ain't send me no mail. I'm a rich shooter, I know you could tell. My father the plug through me guns and bells. Guns and bills, guns and bills.
Look at the hate on their face when I hop out with the cake. 50 round drum in the Drake. We clear the scenes over space.
I'm stuck in my ways. I've been busy getting cake. We clear your street with the Drake. Don't give a fuck what you say.
Real niggas, the fake can't relate. True to what I say. Plugging the gas from LA. Busting down pounds in the A.
Come get it on haze. You can meet me by the gate. Mama OG got that weight. Only the real gon' relate.
Lot of racks, lot of shots. Good shit got them coming back, back to back. You wanna get it, shoot your shot. That's for the trap. Doing no faking my raps. This shit fast. Fresh off the block with all dubs. Thuggin' with Bree sippin' mug. Load all the guns with the glove. Know who gon' ride when push come to shove. Niggas got guns just because. My niggas get it in mud. No niggas who rich over drugs. Gon' hop for the one that I love. Look at the hate on their face when I hop out with the cake. 50 round drum in the Drake. We clear the scenes over space.
I'm stuck in my ways. I've been busy getting cake. We clear your street with the Drake. Don't give a fuck what you say.
Real niggas, the fake can't relate. True to
The directors.
Niggas talking about it, rather be about it, rather hear about it, rather read about it, rather tweet about it. Heard a nigga spread lies on me, I'ma have to see about him. I don't give a fuck about it, be around him. Better pray the family ain't round him. Send a dummy bitch, and that's what we surround him. Got a couple bitches out in East Atlanta. Got a homie that only can speak in Spanish. Fuck with bitches that only think they the baddest. Don't like pussy niggas in my apparatus. Overworking niggas, I'ma overlap them. Gemini, I'm a schizophrenic. Really, I'm just trying to manage. Maybe I'm really crazy, huh? Maybe I'm from a different planet. 90s baby in a new Mercedes. Bet I give her the dick and the coupe to play with. Bet I give her the shit and now she sedated. Who the best in the city since we debated? It ain't mine and fine. I'ma take it, I'ma shine regardless of who you think is. The one with the juice, nigga is nooch. Been the truth since a baby, been the truth, niggas faking, been a genius, niggas basic, every time I go bury bombs, dropping cherry bombs in they fucking faces.
All my life 10 toes down, crack house 2 doors down. On the rip, big 4 pound, earn my respect like Zopound. South Beach under palm trees, me and stayed out, shoot the breeze. Shirt off, see the chain freeze, sippin' Supermans, I got brain freeze. Got the hottest flows, got the hottest hoes, you just never know. Might got some O's, you know if I got it, then the ticket low. But if I think you hot, then you gotta go. Yeah, I'm under that old law, so very fast on my hee-haw. Weight got me up like a seesaw, we raw like B-More. Strap shit like taking candy, ran the game till I pulled the hammy. All I wanted was a plug, unlimited drugs, a meal, cash, and a Grammy. I can't wait till they free Randy, Nucci, Ricky, that their family. Kill for them, boy, you understand me? Oi, boys, we still standing.
Wild out like Nick Cannon, little nigga with a big cannon. Hate niggas try to disband us, but they just can't withstand us. Stand with us, I'm a bad nigga playing bad man with some bad bitches with abandonment issues. They had them attention, ain't leaving with you, bitch. I'm stepping out. Same nigga, but I'm special now. They just see me as a weapon now. Reload, then I let them out. Keep the Draco at my grandma's house. One way DJ, the P cutter. No rubber, I ain't tryna cut her. In the huddle, or you out the huddle. Both initials, I ain't about to fumble. Kick it off and I run it back. I ain't a running back, but I chase a bag. We the 2019 diplomats. Oi, boys, we still a chance.
Upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
You know,
Some gon' hate you, some gon' love you, man. Feeling like LeBron with a vicious arm, finna throw a bomb when I'm on a beach. Last nigga tried, really lost his life, left a nigga dead, middle of the street. I never scared, ride with the leg, you can tell the feds, they can come and see. Two to the head, ain't aiming for legs, can't blame that little nigga for using his feet. Your bitch a geeker, she see this dick, say she need it, I can't believe it, I caught the case, I'ma beat it, then that bitch tweaking, I got that booty, she need it, paraplegic, I got that wheels, I'm giving them deals for real. My Africans, we shipping packages, I got my savages out on the street. I know my oppas ain't getting no dollars, I know they just pray they don't run into me. I just did 80, that new white Mercedes, get out of my way, I'm just feeding the street. I got some problems, some younger with choppers, and they doing shit that you see on TV. When I pull up with the strap out, pull a Mac out, niggas start pulling packs out, giving stats out. I done did a lot of shit, niggas can't rap out. If I black out, I'ma fuck around, pull a Mac out. Max out on a pussy ass nigga. I was never playing with them pussy ass niggas. What the fuck you niggas saying to the pussy ass niggas? I ain't never shook hand with them pussy ass niggas. I ain't never get his hand from them pussy ass niggas. And them niggas never slide, I ain't think it was an issue. And I'm riding real official with a real rich bitch. I just wanna get high, she just wanna get dick. I just wanna get fly, she just wanna get rich. I just wanna get by, I just wanna celebrate. Got a switch on my side, on my left it's a glick. I been home for a year, I'm already for the rip. Feeling like LeBron with a vicious arm, finna throw a bomb when I'm on a beach. Last nigga tried, really lost his life, left a nigga dead, middle of the street. I never scared, ride with the leg, you can tell the feds, they can come and see. Two to the head, ain't aiming for legs, can't blame that little nigga for using his feet. Your bitch a geeker, she see this dick, say she need it, I can't believe it, I caught the case, I'ma beat it, then that bitch tweaking, I got that booty, she need it, paraplegic, I got that wheels, I'm giving them deals for real. My Mexicans, we like to flex again, I got that estrogen on the street. I can move medicine, leaving no evidence, I got the better shit, get it from me. I asked my bitch, little bitch, what's your measurements? I just bought you some Chanel in a week. I bought you Gucci, little bitch, you on fleek. You gon' come fuck me and you gon' repeat. She call my clip to look crazy, gang. Now little niggas is shady, man. Ice on my wrist, that shit crazy, man. Still can't believe them for payment, man. It's 8 in the morning, I'm still on the strip. I got some blow and a glick in my dick. I hit the show and your bitch on my dick. She just want sex, the Rolex on my wrist. Fuck it, I'm thuggin', I got it from none. Nigga like Gotti, he slide for none. I'm in the streets, I ain't hiding from none. Niggas, they with me, they dying for none. Niggas is militant crazy. Catches in easy, bitches in the kitchen, I'm whipping the babies. It's like it's the 80s. I'm feeling like LeBron with a vicious arm, finna throw a bomb when I'm on a beach. Last nigga tried, really lost his life, left a nigga dead, middle of the street. I never scared, ride with the leg, you can tell the feds, they can come and see. Two to the head, ain't aiming for legs, can't blame that little nigga for using his feet. Your bitch a geeker, she see this dick, say she need it, I can't believe it, I caught the case, I'ma beat it, then that bitch tweaking, I got that booty, she need it, paraplegic, I got that wheels, I'm giving them deals for real.
I got real motherfucking questions.
Yeah, you already know what it is. It's your boy Gerard Street Garvey, and today is Wednesday. Y'all know it's Grindseason Radio for real. And the tables have turned in this piece.
No bullshit.
Tonight.
The tables have turned.
I'm getting interviewed by my guy, my brother, my man Suni. And how you doing today, son?
Man, I'm doing great, man. I'm happy to be here. Happy to come out here and fuck with you tonight. I'm gonna let everybody know this is my homie. So don't expect no crazy ass, coon ass questions. But we're gonna talk about this music tonight, for real. You know, after listening to the project, I had to call the brother up and was like, look, man, I had to play a trick on him. I'm in the laundromat. I'm jamming out. This motherfucking project in. I had to call Garvey with, I need your help, brother. He like, man, this nigga ain't never called me and ever say no shit like this. So I know he think like, what the fuck is up with this nigga Suni? Is he in trouble or some shit? I said, man, I need 8 more tracks, man. You can't do this shit to me. I can't be in this motherfucker folding clothes and the motherfucker Joan go off in 26 minutes. I needed more, you know what I mean? But the funny thing about it was when I first heard the project, he come to the house, we talking, he's like, man, listen to this motherfucking music I got. He playing through the joint, he's skipping through the motherfucker. So I'm like, man, I need that. Man, he give me the run around, say, man, look, call Ryan. Ryan got it. I called Ryan. Ryan said, I don't know what Garvey did with the motherfucker. 2 weeks later, Garvey, where the joint? Oh, soon I should have gave the motherfucking CD out the car. Whole time he was stashing the pack. Ain't one shared with the brother, but you know, I'm happy I waited. And what I got, man, the motherfucker is solid, man. It's what a motherfucker in my age range really appreciates about music, the musicality of the project, the bars. And that's one of the things I wanted to talk to you about starting off. First of all, shout out to the Grindseason crew in the world, all that strong fan base, man. I appreciate y'all supporting the brother, because he does have the hottest motherfucking show in the land, interviewing all the top artists in the city. And that's one of the things I find very interesting with him is he's such a lyrical musician. How did he make the transition from being an artist that he is, who's fucking super competitive, to being able to mix in with these youngins who may not really spit bars as from his lane, but he's done a great thing with molding the youngins and being a positive reinforcement for a youngin. So how did you control your competitive spirit when you hear like, damn, these youngins moving the crowd, but they may not really be saying nothing to a person like me, but I'm still fucking with them. How did you handle that?
I grew up listening to all kind of music.
Mm-hmm.
That was my thing. Like I was listening to the South before a lot of people in my hood was listening. I was listening to the Big Timers.
Okay.
Man,
Big Mike.
Man, Big Mike. I mean,
Okay.
Ghetto Boys, Fifth Ward Boys, anything on the West Coast. Well, the West Coast had lyrics, but when you talking about the South, it wasn't all about lyrics.
It was beat driven.
It was beat driven. It was the vibe.
Indeed, yes, indeed.
So that opens you up to really, if you looking at who you listening to,
Mm-hmm.
and you peep they whole demeanor and the image they put in, if they're not, then I feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's happening with the music now. That I really understand where they're coming from.
Okay. I mean, that's kind of like what happened to me, like talking to one of my youngins. He was just like, you don't got the wave yet.
Right.
So it took some time, but like I'm not an artist. I just take the music in, you know what I mean? But I'm saying like for you as a motherfucking MC, and you listening to youngest projects, and you can kind of like pinpoint, but I haven't seen you come across as preachy with the youngest, you know what I mean? So like
I wish I could be in some of them sessions.
Okay, so you can give them a little bit more guidance when you hear shit.
Hell yeah.
But has it been an artist that came up here and you was like, shorty nice, but I really want to cut into his little ass, like, you know what I mean? I don't know, disrespectful shit that came up to the show, that's spitting some fire shit, and you heard him, you like, I really need to get on this track. You see where I'm coming from? So like, you get a youngin that may come in here that got that, and you hear some shit, you was like, I really want to get on. Not in no disrespectful shit. This is some you an MC. It's like if we hooping. It used to be you NBA player, and you see a nigga, you like, nigga, I'm still MJ out this bitch.
No, it did happen once. Suave, and Pop J. They came up here. I did an interview with them, and they was playing me their new shit. They had this joint. I was like, what the fuck is this? You want something? I'm like, hell yeah. They let me get on.
Oh, they challenged you? They offered you up? Like they just say back in the day?
Hold on, what we saying? What?
So the question basically is, as an MC himself,
right?
He's entered the realm running Grindseason Radio where he's interviewing what used to be his competition.
Right.
Like, see, I know Garvey from his perspective is, we can be somewhere and Garvey's like, man, I'll barbecue his motherfucking ass. Like, and it's like super competitive. It ain't disrespectful. But like he was always on because he's an MC, and then making the transition into being on the business side of radio. But then he's hearing artists, and you always got that urge when you miss the game sometime.
And you feel like he should be on some of the young dudes' tracks?
No, not necessarily being on it, but like let's use an example.
Like pay homage, like
no, not necessarily that. Like every great athlete, when they step away from the game, they always see somebody, they be like, yeah, I'll bust his ass because it's a respect thing.
Right.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a hooper and I see somebody that's not good, I don't want to play no motherfucker more. But if I hear somebody, if he bring a youngin up here and youngin paying banger after banger, and I know it got
No, you know now. Well, of course you know who done that to me, though.
Yeah, but I'm saying outside of him.
I was going to say
Nucci. That's probably like.
I mean, that's why I left it like, who did you?
Because when we want to say my vibe to now, what's going on, it's definitely Nooch. Cause like I say, Shorty.
The wordplay. Is the slick shit.
He a beast. I watched him.
Mm-hmm.
So definitely Nooch. Nothing against. Like, matter of fact, it's a lot, like, that little gutter shit that they be, I can get on all that, like, that shit don't be about nothing. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm just like them little niggas with all that wild shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's kind of like why I was asking the question. I know it had to be a time, and somebody just came in here, like you said, the youngest had some shit for you, and they gave you the old school offer up, like, nigga, what's up? Like, you want some of this? We got space, we got 8 bars over here for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I always wonder, like, how you able to kind of, do you shut it off, or are you able to compartmentalize it?
I really was chilling, though.
Okay.
Like, nobody asked me. I really was just chilling and absorbing this whole thing that's going on here. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to love this to be doing this shit.
No bullshit.
So, just me wanting to be a DMV nigga, DC nigga, whatever, and see this shit grow, I gotta be able to accept the youth, the future.
Yeah. Okay.
I gotta be able to. I can't judge them as if they was in my era. I'm wrong if I try that.
And see, like you almost from that first generation out of the go-go, like our go-go rappers that were great.
Yeah.
And then we had that first wave of like rappers. You know what I mean? So like, I understand exactly where you're coming from. But like, how was it getting back into the booth? Like, did you have car waves? Was it rough on you? Like stepping back in there the first time? Like, I just made your mind up saying, "Fuck it, I'm gonna do this." Cause I talked to Ryan already. Ryan already told me, Garvey came over here playing music, and I'm looking at this nigga like, "Nigga, this is a project. What you gonna do?" And you like, "I don't know. I'm not sure, but I just been writing. I'm doing this." But he was like, "Yeah, let's do the whole motherfucking thing." So like listening to the music, the musicality is great. I already expressed that to you, like the sounds of the music, right? You got real music playing, and you spitting. But what was it like? Was it just like getting back on the motherfucking bike and riding, like your cadence and shit? Like your cadence your shit is still flawless from when I first started listening to your music. But like you wasn't rapping, like you what? Hearing this show, Game put you up on the stage, get you to spit a couple, and you done. That's like what, eight bars?
Yeah.
You know, how was it going back into the booth? Like, what did it do to? How did it feel?
You know, I had actually took a step back from all of it.
Yeah, I know.
Even with Backyard.
Oh, okay.
Because really, it was almost like, all right, we did 88. I know Go-Go still hit all they shit, no matter how old it is. But it's a thing with me where I'm like, all right, it's time for something else. And then I wasn't putting nothing out, so I'm like, I ain't gonna keep. That's cheating. I feel like I'm cheating if I do it like that. As far as like going back in,
it felt good.
I ain't write half of that shit, bro.
Straight off the dome.
I mean, you just went in the studio, got the vibe.
Listen.
Nah, he vicious.
No, I write this shit in my mind.
Okay.
And memorize it.
Well, I seen you record, so yeah, I seen the process.
Memorizing, so like if I get too many songs memorized in my head, I'll write these shit down so I don't forget it.
Okay.
But now at this point, I can't forget it because it's like once I'm married to that beat, once that motherfucker come back on, whatever I wrote to it,
it come right back.
So do you think doing the podcast gave you a spark from time like? You doing the podcast, you absorbing all this music, right? You took the step back, like I ain't fucking with it right now. I'm gonna build my brand, I'm gonna build my company. I got my clothing line is doing well. I'm feeding the streets with that. I got this station. I'm feeding the streets with that. I'm still got my hand on the pulse. But was it like some of the youngins that's coming in, like every so often you may walk away from the studio, like, yeah, I think I need to step back. Like, what sparked the idea to return? Was it your fan? I know the homies was on your ass, like, God, you gotta give us something.
I ain't know that many people was concerned. I ain't gonna lie.
Well, you gotta think about it. You gotta think. So, I'm 42. I can't really get all the youngest music.
Right.
You see where I'm coming from? So, if I hear something that I fucking like, I'm literally like, oh, I'm stuck on this shit right here. Like, this is my shit. I can hear this shit. This is what I like. I like rap. You ain't gotta say too much creative, metaphoric shit for me personally. But if you just talking some regular street shit, I'm with you. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? That's like, when you hear that, was that sparking you? Like, oh, I'm going, let me put, was it one song at a time? Or was it like, fuck, I'm gonna do a whole joint?
I knew at some point. See, listen, I've been pushing self-employed. If everybody who been paying attention to me, I've been saying self-employed for the last 3 to 4 years.
Correct.
I even got a clothing line called self-employed.
Mm-hmm.
But it's all sparked from that being the last one I said I'm gonna do.
Okay. The last.
I said I'm gonna do the last album I'm gonna do is self-employed. And I said before I dropped that, I was gonna do Chozo and James Brothers. I already knew in my mind that was gonna happen. And when I got the production.
Bet.
See,
so you've been digging in the crates for 2 years.
Man, yeah. Man,
seriously,
people,
like the straight up.
I got beats. I got a lot of beats.
No, I know you have a lot of beats, but what you're telling me is you've been thinking since you stepped away. You've been thinking about this process. Like,
yeah.
I'm not rapping, but I'm gonna just grab some music from these artists, meaning producers.
Oh, no, let me tell you another thing that really sparked me though. BDR.
BDR return.
Cause when he came home, it was like, oh shit.
Nah, that is when you turned up too.
Yeah, when he came home with like 80 tracks. Like ready to fucking go. All these mixtapes.
When BDR came up here, that's when you just like the fire kicked in a little bit.
Yeah,
I remember. I got the videos on my phone. I remember he was just like, man, we're gonna do James Brothers. They was talking about James Brothers. Like he was just real excited about rapping again. I remember that part.
That's his like tag team part.
Yeah,
like,
I just remember him
like,
excited to rap. Yeah.
And that's interesting. Like when your contemporary came home, your partner. Somebody that you can go bar for bar with and not really worry about too much. When he came home, you would it kind of really nice because I know he came home. I know he was on your ass. I know he was probably like, I'm in the studio.
So listen, I'm gonna tell you how it went. So I already knew he was coming home. We was talking a couple of times and shit. And once he came home and I seen him drop his shit, and I heard him, I was like, oh, okay.
He ain't missed a step.
I'm like, oh, okay. I can't, cause how the fuck we gonna do James Brothers?
You gotta get in the gym.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
So BDR, shout out to BDR, best damn rapper.
It's gonna be a real shootout when we do this shit.
Hey, listen, we ready for that motherfucking
Uptown, Southside.
Okay.
We got this Chozo right now, man.
Listen, y'all know, yeah.
That motherfucker Chozo.
That's hard right
Yeah,
now.
that don't go crazy.
Hard in the paint.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I'm really trying to still soak this up because y'all don't understand I'm getting calls every day, all day, everywhere I go, shit coming back to me. My mother called me like...
How's that feel though? Like, is it one of them things where it's like, is it reassuring? Like, give me a word to describe how it feels to get a motherfucker.
I've been knew I was a dog.
Yeah, but...
And I just was wondering, like, when listen.
You've been a dog since I met you.
I can't speak for myself. You look stupid. I need my people to really step out there and speak up for me.
But saying I'm that nigga though.
I know I have a million times.
Yeah, but you're saying the perspective from the other people saying, oh, he too arrogant or whatever, so forth and so
Not even the people who saying you're arrogant. The people that, the newer people that you're trying to get on your shit. You see what I'm saying? It's just the whole process.
But the calls, like you getting calls, like I know I called you about 4 times. I'm seeing people, random people, certified people, repost videos, say shit about you, quoting your bars, listening to your project. You said your mom called you. Like, what did it feel like when your mom called you? How did it feel to your mom? He was like, I hear you, babe.
Nah, cause listen, she always called me. Motherfuckers see my mother as my twin. They pull up on her and they get her to call me. I be like, Mom, you can't call me for everybody, baby. You know what I'm saying? But before she even said something to me, I guess people been saying something to her, like. Yeah, he just put out something. She's like, why you ain't tell me? But it went from that to, they saying it's good. They saying it's good. I'm like, I guess so, Ma. You know?
It is, man. I told you, it got us down the road to Detroit.
Nah, look, I go outside. Guess what she bumping to? Chozo.
Oh, yeah, I pulled up with the Chozo.
Look, I go to the car. She's bumping Chozo.
They got me down.
So, but that, I will say that, the word out for reassuring, like the fact that you knew you had it, and you wasn't always probably getting what you felt. Having any of the youngers that you brought on the show hit you back, and really, I could listen to your project and say, "Damn, dog!" Like
my little younger Sklish.
Sklish hit you up? Yeah, that's what's up.
He hit you up and said, "Like, wow!" Like he
really listened to it. No, he really ran around, listened to it, and instant snap that shit.
Okay, so he's impressed with the project.
Cause you know what I was saying, it ain't for the youngers.
That's what's up.
You can say that, but youngins like
relatable.
this shit.
No. See,
he hog minded.
See, when you say that,
you make him go get
now
it.
you making the young nigga like, fuck you talking about, home.
True. But it's some, listen,
my
it's
shit
some gems in
advanced
it.
too. Yeah.
It's some gems in there. It's some shit like that one song you got. Put that motherfucker up. Motherfucking number 7, Never Change.
Never Change.
Like with the Kobe and Kareem, their voices on there and the
Yeah.
rapping. Like whoever's talking at the end on some Jay Prince type shit.
That's cold. He
literally can save niggas' lives with the fucking information that he's providing.
He's still
on
in the
that track.
USP. He about to shine. You know, Slim been in 80X.
Okay.
Larry Hoover and all them.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
And see, like for me, right, the information that he's offering, it makes sense, but it can save one of these youngins. Like even if a youngin is catch number 7,
right?
Because youngins, unfortunately, you know, everything that glitters is gold in them. So they see, like he's saying, you see a nigga driving the Bentley, smashing everything. He the hottest thing going, but that's your man, and you fucking around and set everybody up watching it. Yeah, your agent.
Yeah.
So like, just like listening to that project with them two on it. It's like a whole lot of game being shared on the joint. That's why, like, the statement, I don't want the youngins to think you being dismissive, was saying this ain't for you.
Right.
Because the shit is for them.
No,
you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, because, like,
it's definitely for him.
It's definitely for him.
But see, you got to tell them it ain't for him.
But they can listen to it.
So you use that negative reinforcement on to make them.
You just gotta tell.
Man, this shit was like that.
Because most of them it ain't. If they mind ain't
right.
ready to advance or hear some advanced shit, they don't need to listen to that shit.
To me, it's like some, it's like some Rick Ross, Jay-Z.
So you gonna want to listen to the rest.
It's like some shit you like. If we from here, you need to listen to, cause like it's just some, like you said,
it's
jams. It's quality music, and it's from somebody who's solid, like.
And you hear yourself, right?
Yeah,
so
like
for me,
very
when
relatable.
I hear him rap, I know the slang. You see where I'm coming from? I understand. I can hear him and know he's from this town.
Right, I love that.
Off the break. Now, I don't knock nobody that do it the other way, because at the end of the day, you're going to do what's going to pay your bills. But everybody want to hear a motherfucker that sound like them, like they already steal our culture.
Right.
Because we give it to them, we burn through fashion and style so quick here. Next thing you know, like I was telling people, I felt fucked up about the whole little, the 990 bowling thing, the DC and Baltimore shit, right? I feel, me personally, it's propaganda. Y'all know motherfuckers ain't Baltimore, ain't that wear no motherfucking New Balance.
Nah.
I'm 42. When I was in college, and I hit college in 1995, if a nigga had anything silver on their feet that was New Balance, them shits was DC shoes from every nigga across the world.
Day.
But they played with them kind of games. So like this project, just hearing an authentic uptown nigga. His voice, his pitch, his style, shit is refreshing. And like, for me, Doc Holliday is my shit. That motherfucker come on, I play that motherfucker about 7 times. So I'm stuck on this one joint. Like, I'm compulsive like that. Like, if I find a track that I like, and he'll tell you, he got old songs. He got one joint, it's probably like a little 2-minute joint. He's sitting in the building, he's spitting, calling it, hey, nigga, I'm playing this joint over and over again. The joint he got with Uno. I'm playing this motherfucker over and over again. Because I'm compulsive like that on shit I like. You feel me? I heard that joint, I'm like, this motherfucker is going. And if you can't get this, like you said like Rick Ross and them, right? Their musicality is so great. The way he stacked this project is cool. Like, we went into that project of like your order arrangement. Like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people miss out. They had jams, but they don't run them together like you put the jump so together. What was the thought process with that?
Since I've been doing music, that was something I always focused on.
Okay.
You know, it was a time I used to have my man who used to be fucking with me with the shit. He used to do all that.
All your sequences.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this nigga be riding around to my shit all day, going back on this one, go forward on this. Dun, 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 dun. Then when he dropped the joint, I'll be like, oh, okay.
You got it. Okay.
So, you know, I've been already I know how important that is to any project. The title, when you put out a title track, that's important. When you gotta make sure the actual song inside match to what you're saying.
Correct.
And that too, you know what I mean? That's very important. Like just putting the song together, and I swear it fell in place just like that.
Like overall, for me, I feel it's like Jonah's almost like a reintroduction. Like the whole project, it's like Let me reintroduce myself to you, motherfuckers. Like, this is why I'm Gerard Street Garvey, and this is my shit, right?
Yeah.
So, like, speaking about BDR, like, the brother said BDR sparked, like, he saw it in you when BDR was here. How was it being in the booth and doing that session with your brother, like, you seen your brother, and y'all just doing what y'all do best?
It was a good feeling, but it was boring. Because guess what? We went in there and one take that shit.
So y'all wrote this shit, what, 3-5 minutes?
No, listen.
I mean, when I say wrote it, you finished the song.
Yeah, that's how it went. Went in there. I was going in there to hear something just to fuck with BDR.
Okay.
So I was just like, oh yeah, let me play something. He like, well, I like, oh yeah. He like, you ready? I'm like, yeah.
Okay.
Went in the motherfucker, one take the background vocals and was done.
Damn.
I say, BDR, you ready? He like, hell yeah. This nigga got jail bars. This nigga went straight up in that motherfucker and went ape shit. You see what I'm saying? So I could be, I promise you, man, like, if I knew it worked, I could do this shit whenever. I don't know what's wrong with my mind. That shit just start coming out of nowhere.
Yeah, but that's how, great things happen like that. If you're a pioneer, most people, when they get in them zones, they zone out and it just comes out.
Yeah,
like
so I zoned out in this one. I ain't gonna lie, like, I don't know, it just happened. Like,
and so so we're gonna go kind of like through the tracks, right? I kind of wrote them all down, skip through, right? So we already did Dark Holiday. I already said that's my favorite shit.
My John Determined. I fuck with.
Mine's is Ocean 11.
Oh, that
Determined. Memories.
I was thinking about Ocean 11. See, I got the arrow.
Nah, Ocean 11, dude. Yeah,
it's a story. It's him. Like, it's from back then to now.
Okay.
And everything I feel like he's been through.
Ocean 11 too.
Describing that somebody else could have been through as well. It's a story. It's a real story in Ocean 11. If you look at the title, you wouldn't think that. Mm-hmm. You have to listen to the song.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like, for me, I like Dark Holiday because it's come on first.
Right.
And if one of these other motherfuckers would have came on first,
you right though, because when
my shit too.
I did play Dark Holiday again when it first came on.
Because the jam, the tempo, like it almost like one of the things
I just think the sample, the way that sample stopped, it sounds like it's the first song.
It do.
I ain't make that song first, but when I made it, I say, you guys, friend, this is the first one.
And see, that's kind of
they
like
watch
me
pieces together too.
Like for me, when we used to go out, like Love, Dream Days, right?
Damn.
We be in a motherfucking club, and that stadium music used to come on, the motherfucking Jeezy joints.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Standing ovation come on. You on that second floor, that motherfucker going up.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you can feel the intensity go up.
The vibration.
And so like with that joint, when I hear the motherfucker, I'm just like, oh yeah, this is some shit right here. You see where I'm coming from? And it don't really, like you said, it don't really make a difference when you wrote it. When you hear that motherfucker,
I said, oh yeah.
This one. And another thing I think what it did too, it's so good, so it's so much quality on the song, it set a tone. So like when you was going through your shit, cause you got 8 joints. So you going through these, you like, I gotta make sure this gonna be number 1, and I gotta follow this motherfucker up with this.
It was one song I wasn't sure about.
One song, what was that?
Roses.
Really?
Nah, I like that joint.
No, listen.
Why?
What the fuck?
Listen, it grew on me.
Okay.
And what's crazy is people been hitting me about the song, bro. You listen to Roses? That shit hard. And I'm like, all right, let me really listen to it. I'm like, oh, all right. Now, because I'm trying to listen to where everybody else hearing.
They get, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, oh, it made sense. And I put it at 2. The most unsure joint. I said, I'm going to get it out the way.
Okay, I feel you come from.
And it ended up working.
No, it worked like a motherfucker, though. Like I'm saying to you, like I really believe, like, the way you sequence the project is flawless. You see what I'm coming from? Like, no bullshit. Like, and that's one of them things where you listen to a person's project, and even if it's even if it's like an 8-track project, right? Nas did, it was written, it was 9, right? But when the shit is seamless, it don't seem like 26 minutes, like you said. It seems like it's fucking 15 minutes because you don't really hear the breaks. You see what I'm coming from? If this joint, like, if you had a joint recorded like on a MP4, like with there's no skip, like all the shit run together, and it just keep looping, man, nigga, just be listening to the joint over and over again, like you wouldn't hear like the breaks in the song.
Thank Kanye West that it wasn't 7.
Okay. So give us what's up with that? What's up with these numbers?
Now, if you listen to Ocean 11, no, Breathe with me and BDR. I started off saying 7.
Okay.
7 because it was supposed to be 7 tracks.
Okay, bet.
But Kanye West and them went on a 7 tear. What
they
the
kept doing
fuck?
7.
I was like, what the hell?
But everybody.
Kanye 7, Nas 7, Pusha T 7,
Tiana,
Kid Cudi, all of them 7. I said, all right. Well, I felt good because I'm like, shit.
You in the right lane? I'm going the right direction.
I'm gonna just add it on so that And I wanted it to be this way because I know I ain't done.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So this is like the sample. This is like the tester. You hitting the block again.
I gave him a dope.
You gave him uncut, motherfucker. You probably caught a couple bodies out there.
People probably question, can he do it? Can he come back? Can he?
I really think motherfuckers is like. I really think motherfuckers is like, man. This nigga is bullshit. So like, I think like the people that know you from the time I met you, they really like, man, this nigga bullshit. He been holding back. You see where I'm coming from? Because, like, I've talked to all your contemporaries, you know what I mean? I talked to Chu today, and I'm just like, dog, when you coming out? Like, what the fuck? Like,
I know I sparked something.
No, you just started some shit. I'm about to start, like, for real, though, because it's like, for me, being at all them events back in the days, when they was giving us, all y'all talk about is gangster shit, but they was accepting everybody else gangster shit. When we was just talking about our regular DC life, like, motherfuckers gotta realize, like, ain't much really going on here but that. Like, that's a staple. Good, bad, or indifferent, that's a staple. That gangster shit is a staple. The music that we listen to, Scarface, Mind Playing Tricks on You, probably was like 90% of every DC nigga first song they ever heard.
No.
Or Fuck the Police or some wild shit like that. So we looking at these people on TV like, they running amok in Cali. But shit, we doing that shit right over here. So these are our stories. But like the people that were in positions used to be like, nah, man, damn. All Garvey talking about is gangster shit. He done smoked a nigga. He done sold this and so. But like, damn, all our contemporaries nationally was doing the same thing. So like, I'll tell y'all, for me, point blank, I used to go off on motherfuckers. Like I used to run up on niggas off of Fifth. And probably a sunflower, and lunch the fuck out. Be like, nigga.
Not you.
Yeah, because my thing is this: I got my degrees. I understand marketing. So the people that would be in position, I will always see them fuck with a nigga like Garvey, but not really give him that power play. And that goes to like the song you talking about, Kenny. You know what I'm saying? It's music now. It frees the artist up. So like back in the days, you kind of needed that little plug to get where you going because you needed somebody in position. Exactly. Now the youngin, like if they had with the motherfuckers youngins got now, we'd have had that first generation of rappers would have went already. Like you know, all the cities get their hits. We had a bundle of motherfuckers, but the gatekeepers weren't playing fair. Nope. You see where I'm coming from? So like. Now, when I hear him address it, it's like, that's fun. That is very interesting. You see, I'm coming. We discussed it, and it's not
somebody who in his camp. Somebody in his camp said the same shit.
Yeah, but see, what I realized over time, right? If you notice how during that time when you was first pushing like shit, it was during the time when people can really get a bag off your ass. So the motherfucking nigga be like, come fuck with me, God, I got you. But the whole time he know he can't really burn you on that deal because you gonna read your paperwork and realize, oh, this nigga got 100,000 and he trying to give me 5. So they couldn't really play with you like that. So then they didn't come to you, but then they start grabbing other youngins. And you like, hold on, why the fuck is they grabbing these niggas? These niggas know I got this shit, but they ain't fucking with me. You see where I'm coming from? So like, with hindsight being 2020, I wish y'all would have came out during this time because we'd have had our DC stamp on what we really are. But I'm happy that like now, like you reintroducing your voice, and I hope a couple of the other brothers do get back out this motherfucker and do some shit. Cause I know when they send you out, they listen to your shit because they fuck with you and they like, nigga.
I know what niggas was saying though. See, no, but see, no, I'm talking about before the music.
Yeah.
I know, cause people, you know, people don't come to me and say a lot of shit. But a couple of niggas come to me and was just like, you know, what the perception was. Like, man, God said, fuck that shit. No, it wasn't never that. It wasn't never fuck that shit because I wouldn't be doing this shit like I said.
Correct.
It just was like, all right. Just market your Grindseason shit first.
Makes sense.
To see if you can release this shit independently. I know I got something to work with.
Yeah, but you've been doing it independent. You've been selling your product. You've been selling out on DTLR and things like that. Not just locally, but nationally throughout their whole regional in the in the South in this area. So I never felt that you had an issue with selling your product because you gonna hustle your shit. You see where I'm coming from? You one of the very few that press your shit up and actually go sell your shit and put it out. But like,
yeah, but it wasn't getting counted for. The numbers, like all that shit I sold in the streets, all them CDs, like, I mean, that was my hustle. People understand. See, that was another reason. It was like when I came home, I knew I couldn't go back out there. If I go back out there,
it ain't good
at all.
Well, that's good. You noticed that in yourself.
I knew that.
Okay.
Everybody expected me to come home and just take over and be the. Cause they need niggas to lead them.
They wanted you to step back in.
They wanted me to be the leader in that shit. But I was just in the feds with niggas, all kind of niggas from everywhere. You a loser in this motherfucker, man. I ain't never wanted to be no loser in my life.
And you want to keep going back.
Nah, it ain't about none of that. Like scared nigga made man. My shit went with a breeze. You see what I'm saying? Like. The nigga was in and everything went the way I wanted it to go. Okay. But I was smart enough to know, like, listen.
I'm gonna refocus my energy.
And I ain't know I love music as much as I did till I went in.
Okay.
Cause I was fucking around with rapping. Matter of fact, it's EB birthday from Backyard.
Okay.
EB the first nigga that told me, go write something. He's the first person I went in his house to listen. I didn't even talk back in the day. So that's what launched everybody else out when I started rapping.
Okay.
We on the block and shit. Niggas was telling me, man, that EB be letting niggas go in his house and rap. I'm like, all right, fuck it, man. When I see this nigga, I want to rap. Because when it comes to actual knowing music, nigga, my fucking catalog was amazing. I'm talking about from 12 years old on up. Anything that came out, I had that shit.
Okay.
Anything. They don't even want to talk music with me. I knew all that shit. And then I used to write Ice Cube lyrics down, Pop, I don't know why.
Okay.
So when I first went in his house, I freestyled, and then he told me to write. That shit came second nature. First one I wrote, though, it was some homicide shit. And it was called Watch Your Back. I swear I'll never get it. Rest in peace, my man Beats. This nigga, you talking about it, man. This nigga played this song. His girl hated me. But that's what I was on.
But speaking of girls,
alright.
I said you got the good love, Jamie Jam,
Oh,
that joint, some gangster love.
Yeah.
How was it? You know, I can hear the pride in that song. You feel where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
Like, how was it putting that together? Like, I heard you do your player shit, but like I never heard you like drill down on something like this. How was that mode?
Man, it was kind of real easy too, cause like when you love something, once you start putting like with me, I express myself through music.
Okay.
So once I started putting that shit together, everything just started. She lunching how this shit just come like, cause you know she know I do me, but now that she can sit right there and see me in the room with her, and I rap some shit to her, she like, what the fuck?
I mean, that's like for a novice. That's how I used to feel when I went in the studio the first couple times.
Yeah.
Like I never saw the process of a song being put together, and then you see motherfuckers that's like tactical with that shit.
Yeah.
Like you see a BDR going that jump like, I ran, I'm ready, and then they rap.
Then you know that's Marvin.
And you just like,
you heard me?
Yeah.
So I can't.
You be fucking Marvin up. Hey Slim.
They'll love me because I know I can't. That's like for real. What people don't know, Marvin, my favorite, the greatest singer to me. I mean, even over Michael Jackson.
Mm-hmm.
Marvin Gaye.
Is that soul?
Marvin.
I mean, outside of the voice, like I'm just saying, like your music, your style over that style music, like your raps over that style music is like it's one of them timeless type things. Like this ain't like no shit that you're gonna be listening to this shit later because the lyrics and the music so intertwined, right? So the shit makes sense. But like I said previously, it's like you sound like one of us. So that's what I'm saying. Like when motherfuckers coming up to you, you probably be thinking like, I know you probably like, man, this nigga full of shit. But then he tell you some shit about the song, and you was like, oh, this nigga's really listening to it.
Let me give you an insight on that song though. The end part when that part where I said, and all my old bitches heard it through the grapevine, bro, I wrote that shit and didn't realize what I was saying.
About to say, I was when you said that, I was like, he go hard.
It didn't catch up to me, so I actually was just listening to this shit, and I said, damn, I said that.
But did you mean it? You meant it though.
But that's Marvin Gaye's song.
Yeah, so when you writing it, you're not thinking of the comparison that your girl, your exes heard about your new queen through everybody else.
It happened.
You paired it together.
It happened like that. And then I listen back to the shit, I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I did say that.
You said it like a motherfucker. So then that's the jam in the house. Turn that joint on.
You know she got her own song. That's her Insta Snap shit.
Okay.
The anthem.
Her and Lil Mo. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Hey, now I gotta ask you something though. When was peak Garvey? When you was at your peak? When nobody couldn't touch you? When you felt like you was murdering everything and all that?
He always felt like that, didn't he?
I'm just saying when you felt like you could take it to the next level.
A lot of these rap niggas would not get on those songs with me. A lot of niggas that come from my era, they knew better. They knew better. Ain't no loafing and acting like you a rapper when you get in that motherfucker with me. I'm telling you, cause it ain't even all about battling. It's about I want to beat your ass in Madden. If we play Madden, I want to beat your ass. That's what I want to do. If we playing basketball, I want to beat your ass in basketball. You see what I'm saying? See, me and BDR, we tag team partners. But we gonna go in this motherfucker, and it's well known we about to go down. It's about to go down. Ain't nobody ducking that shit. And that's why me and him always could go.
And it's super competitive.
When when I first brought this nigga to the studio, I was like, nah, matter of fact, I used to watch them niggas. When they, before I even thought about rapping, I used to watch them on the video. On the TV joint, on Kavaz and Rob the Nail shit. CBD, alright. Something about this nigga. This nigga got 100 names on one motherfucking name.
His name is an acronym.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck? And when I seen him in person, when I first seen him in person, well, y'all some Southeast niggas. I'm from Uptown, nigga. What's up? And we been homies ever since.
That's how it go.
Like it was just like that. Men respect men on that shit, but you know BDR, you're a dog, man.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Shout out, he hear you.
Serson.
That's what he said.
So in the production, where did you get your music? You want to shout out your production? Who's the production team behind most of this? Like, where did you find these sounds?
Man, this shit come from all kind of people from out of town and shit, man. Who just be sending me tracks through the email, man.
Through the station.
No, through the email.
You know what I'm saying? Like from the show, like your out of town viewers who sending you music. Or you just still getting tracks from your past stuff. Okay.
Like when I dropped this project, I got this dude who bugging the fuck out of me in my email now.
Okay.
I got 5 free beats for you, man. Come on, check him out. I can hear his voice. I don't even know who this nigga is.
He's talking to you though.
Yeah.
You're reading the letters and he got it in caps.
And he meaning for me to click on the shit. I'm so man, but I'm gonna click on that shit.
Okay.
He's saying.
I hope it's something I can vibe to. And all beats that I hear, it ain't mean that it's whack.
Okay.
It just mean that
it didn't fit this
I just
project.
wanted to do something to me.
Yeah.
I need the music to do something to me first.
And I think that's the strength of your project. You know what I'm saying? When you say you done going to this rap shit, that shit is it's like I see the books everywhere, but Not for nothing, the youngins, if the youngins go back and fact check that, the way he wrote his books was super descriptive. You see where I'm coming from? And like, when you're explaining shit on the song, it's like, sometimes, motherfucker, you ain't gotta be slick all the time. Sometimes you can just say some slick shit that's in plain words for a youngin to get it, for someone to get it that may need it during that time. And definitely, when you ride through the city, you can go from Southeast, I can get Uptown, and I heard your project. I'm coming back from Uptown, heading back to the South Side. I hit that motherfucker again, and I'm picking up jewels off each joint. Me personally, I be done played Doc Holliday from Girard down to Florida. I get that by early light out. And then once I make the left on Florida, I let the rest of the shit rock out. But you know what I mean? But like I said, I didn't want to come and fuck with you and take over your show today on no bullshit. I just wanted to come and just let you know, like, motherfuckers like me appreciate it. As a marketer by trade, I kind of like track what other motherfuckers do. So like some people they'll look at your feed or they'll look at your story. They just be skipping through blah 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 blah. As you back in your artist mode, I'm looking at your story, seeing what motherfuckers is. Who are the people that are sending shit back to you? And I'm like, oh. Then we had the one dude in the car was like, did y'all hear what this nigga say? Like, I don't know if he a DC dude or not.
Man, I seen this. I ran into him.
Oh, you did in real life?
I ended up running into him on 8th Street. Nah, man, that nigga, man, Garvey. Man, do you know what you just did? You know I be chilling and shit.
Put you all off guard and shit?
Like, man, do you know what you just did? And then he made that post the very next day.
Oh, okay.
It was just like, damn, bro.
Hey, what song exclusives ride to?
Ocean 11.
Yeah, that's the shit.
See, listen, when I first dropped it, you know, I was getting all the calls and which songs, and it was from Ocean 11, and it went from that to Determined, and then it went from that to Never Change, then Doc Holliday, but now all of a sudden, these last couple of days, Roses.
So it's all
the females, a lot of females telling me they rock with Memories.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of people rock with Memories. I mean, they telling me the project, they telling me it's a classic. I don't want to hear that. Don't tell me.
It's a classic, guys.
I'm gonna keep it funky with you, right? I'm gonna keep it funky with you.
I'm taking the camera off of you.
So in our town, right? Niggas is saying it is a classic. In my opinion, because we haven't heard that many projects been like this balance and this sound.
Ain't no classics like
right? It's hard to get this city
not necessarily
that.
He's saying is what I'm saying is when you have such a sound project and it's so cohesive, they're saying that it's a classic, right? But I would dare to say if he was at a level he was national, right, and everybody in the world knew him and they heard this project, I think he'll still get the same response. Cause like if you listen to like some of his older music and the transitions he made, like so when he was with the other team, it was so many motherfuckers around that they may be like, hey, do one of these joints, and it may not have been it may not have been something that he wanted to do, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna take your opinion, I'm fucking with you, I'm gonna do a song like this. I can hear this being just like straight the homies. I'm about to go in this motherfucker, do what I do. And everybody that be with him is like, all right, okay, we'll see you later. Go do what you do. And you come back. So, like, I know, like, fresh in them, when they heard this shit, they was like, yeah, nigga, this. Like, because people like me, I'm going to tell you right now, he was damn, like, I put like this. When he used to first start hanging out with us, right? And a lot of times back in the days when people used to hang out with the Oi Boys, it was on some catch-on type shit. So, like, none of the other artists, and I'm speaking for them, if they see it, they know the truth. They ain't really like other motherfuckers coming around. Cause it was like our brand was growing and then motherfuckers would try to catch on so they'll be around. And I've seen niggas get off stage when niggas get on with features. Niggas literally get off the stage and wait till the nigga get off the stage and then jump back on the stage. But with him, it just was such a brotherhood, right? Like he damn near the fifth young farmer. You see where I'm coming from? So like, cause he fit into that pace with them, right? That gangster shit, lyricism, and he can blend in with him, right? So when I got around, like I always play my position, I would just really just sit in the back, chill. Whatever was needed of me, I did that shit. You see where I'm coming from? But then me and him got like real tight. So then we start. Even though he tried to kill me one time. So look,
what happened? Yeah.
I don't eat red meat.
Oh,
I'm like, man, I'm hungry as a motherfucker. He's like, cuz I'm down here as Benz. I was like, all right, give me a turkey burger with motherfucking with vegan chili on it, the vegetable chili, right? He bring me the sandwich. I'm hyped like a motherfucker. I come out, man, I appreciate it, man. It ain't nothing, young. It ain't nothing, Suni, man. I got you, man. I go around. I can eat the motherfuckers. Man, my motherfucking blood pressure shot through the roof. I was like, hey. I said, what was this?
Shit.
He said, the chili. I said, man, that's beef chili. You about to kill me over
You
this.
ain't see the beef in it?
Bruh,
Nah.
I gave him the order. I was so pressed. John came back, turkey burgers, mustard. You know when you got the motherfucking chili on the burgers running all over. Hungry as a motherfucker. I biting to that motherfucker. But I hadn't ate red meat in like 15 years, so I ain't even had to, once it hit me, I called him in about 5. I said, dog, you almost killed me. I'm in this joint drinking water. He was like, what happened? So they gave me the wrong chili. So like, but I would, like, I would love to hear, like I saw you on the other radio show with Stu and them, right? And I was listening to it, and like I have, not with Steph, but I feel a certain way about certain things that I thought motherfuckers should did. You know what I mean? So sometimes I don't be wanting to hear what they be saying. But like listening to what Steph was saying, because she wasn't really here during that time, like she asked you like, what made you do it? And you was like, I guess I love it. And it's almost one of them things, like I just think this artistry shit for you is like breathing, right? So you spit some shit, that shit fly, and everybody like, nigga, that's that. And you like, you sitting there like, this motherfucker don't know. I just wrote this shit on accident. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's one of those things that's so fluid. That's what I liked about her question. And nothing against him, but it's like, she wasn't here. And for her to ask you those type of questions, it's like, these motherfuckers on a national level really got to hear you. Because the motherfucker that used to come to DC long time ago, and they from out of town, and they hear this shit, they gonna say, this is a DC product. Okay. You see where I'm coming from? They gonna say, I know where this nigga from. I know what he talking about. When you talking about wearing a Versace as a juvenile.
16.
My mother,
I'm gonna go get I'm gonna get a couple of shirts my mother got.
Look,
my mother still got my shirts from. Man, she be popping out with old Versace couture joint. I be like, man, you done had this shit and it still look good. Iceberg shit on.
She got that shit in good condition.
Hey G, I want to talk about that goddamn picture you posted the other day.
One?
That goddamn, when you looked at young. I ain't never get to talk
You
about
about
that.
when he was looking like the pimp.
Yeah, I don't know. You was with two people. I was in school. You look young now.
Your throwbacks when you put them
Oh, you talking about when I was 16?
No, he was 40.
No, I was 16. I was 16. I was smoking cigarettes.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, nigga drinking beer.
Oh, I bet. My man.
I was fucked up, young. I was fucked up
You
bad.
look young now. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because he was abusing his body. Plus he probably was ripping and running and
Nah, back
stressed.
then, my nigga was smoking.
You weren't smoking this. You
Nah, I've been smoking
Hard
Newports.
Oh, I'm going to say, I know you weren't smoking them different.
No. I had my time, though. But that wasn't my thing,
That wasn't your thing?
Nah, I smoked that shit a few times, and I ain't never liked the way it made me feel. I wanted to break my man out of Oak Hill one time.
Hey, oh, you turned into that person.
And I was going to punish the nigga Peanut. I was gonna beat his ass, nigga who sold me the shit. I'm gonna fuck him up. He was high for me for a long time. Like, nigga, don't ever sell me no shit that had me like that. Fuck wrong with you.
So overall, the feedback has been positive, right?
Man,
and it's
Fresh
been very
Band ass called me talking about, young, you can rap, son. But he always,
oh, that's how you
know,
he get you good.
He always fuck with me though.
Yeah.
Like, and one thing for sure, he gonna tell me.
Yeah,
that wasn't it.
Nah, like even if he gonna grade the whole project, you know, this nigga a hip hop fanatic too.
He into it. I told him I didn't even know he was signed as a minor also.
Man,
So we was talking, cause actually.
No, I'm talking about my man Fresh.
Oh, you said Fresh. You said Fest. Okay.
No, not
Oh,
Fresh.
Fresh. See, Fresh like your brother. He ain't gonna hold nothing. He can say he can get. He can really have that conversation.
Fresh gonna
with
critique
you.
everything.
He can have that conversation with you. That's something
he gonna critique.
What's his favorite song? I would like to know what Fresh thought. What was his favorite song?
It's probably nobody else's favorite song.
He ain't tell me when he called me the other day. Just like
he probably like all of them though.
Like nigga, your ugly ass in raps, man.
That's the A+, huh?
That's the stamp from Fresh.
That's the stamp. That's the stamp.
For
you know,
real.
like, cause like when I thought you said Fats, I was looking on.
Fats, big fella.
Yeah, I was the Fats, the big fella, right?
I old Fats too.
Let me tell you something. I'm gonna tell you some shit, right?
Y'all should do
we was
Garvey
listening.
nice.
Nah, older one.
We was listening. He was playing some music with some engineer. Shit was going crazy. Man, I sent that man like fucking 40 messages. Like, nigga, you need to do a project. I said, and if his music is like that, you need to do a project on all his beats.
I bet y'all any amount of money big fella drop something.
No, he is. He said he was.
He chose
He said he was.
like the 5 niggas ass. Hey, listen, I owe big fella because he put me on that joint he dropped with DTLR, his last project.
Okay.
I told him I ain't like, he named it This Is It. That shit look like some Michael Jackson shit.
Yeah, okay.
But the motherfucking project is on the one.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And he put me on the Trap House joint.
Yeah, but speaking
Shot
about
a video and everything.
Speaking about him, I still remember the hell I went through to get y'all on that 600 Benz joint, right?
Lord.
So back in those days, I was playing. It was like a lot of politicking
Lord.
going on, and I always seemed to be the person that fall in the middle of it, right? Because
Lord.
I had calmed down again. There was no more sunflowers. It was still a whole lot of Remy, but I wasn't popping them like that no more. And this was calling Gray. That's when they had the board, and I was like, look, man. My goal initially was to get Booby on the joint, right? I like, man, I need to get Booby on this motherfucker. Like, we need to do a motherfucker remix for DC. It was some crazy shit happening in the city. Climate was jive off.
Climate had been off.
It was been off, but it was really off at that time, and they was really listening at the time, right? Man, Greg was like, all right, man, look, we gonna send you the music. Do the joint. Booty. Green light. It's like that. I got something for their ass. My job done. Like I'm probably one of the only few people that be around a bunch of artists.
The first nigga he called too.
Yeah, but I don't be in the studio. Like I don't have the patience. Like I'm a busybody. They doing what they doing. I'm gonna be in the motherfucking way because I'm gonna say some shit like, "Oh, you shouldn't say that. That all the rappers gonna look at me." So I'm like, let me get the fuck out of here. I'm gone. I go down there and fuck with Broadway at the time when he was doing the videos and shit. But I'm out of the process. Man, I hear the motherfucker joint come back. We'll be rapping on that motherfucker. Next thing you know, I hear Garvey. I'm like, these niggas done shared 16 balls. What the they with
gang bang,
man? They gang man. They he got to put his joint up for you. Man, they fucked that joint up. Like they fucked the joint up. I was like, we gonna shoot the video. You know what I'm saying? Even though nothing happened off of the joint, it was one of them things where I was middlemaning like a motherfucker. And him and Booby set a hell of a tone on that joint. You see where I'm coming from?
What was your position back then?
I'm a catch-all.
Man,
you see where I'm coming from? I'm a catch-all. So my primary thing is like when I first got with Booby and I came home from school, it was Black Bo, bless his heart, rest in peace. All he talked about was fucking BDR.
Yes, love BDR.
Granted, I left DC in '92. I left DC, went to prep school, and then went to college, and then went to another college, and came home in 01. So I know them, but I didn't know them as artists. But me and Bo went to fucking Douglas together. So that's my contemporary. That's my friend, right? BDR this, BDR that, everybody rapping. I'm like, these niggas rap? Like literally, like this nigga rap? So boom, BDR. They say, oh yeah, Suni man, he do marketing. So I got with him. They had 2 sisters doing the job. I told Boogie, look, let me cut line and let me wear my tennis shoes in the club. I do this shit for free. I already had my degrees. I was already working. I ain't need no motherfucking money. But nowhere. And I'm on my Russell Simmons shit, man. I wear some motherfucking tennis shoes, some jeans. I wear button up, but I couldn't wear no hard shoes.
Sneakers on. You had
man,
to.
Bowie was like that, nigga. That nigga Flat used to call me and was like, hey, I would hit him up. What you doing tonight? Oh, you got wear some different kind of shoes. And all right, catch you next time. But like at Dream and all them clubs, Love and all them, right in the front of the line, right with my tennis shoes on. Cause at first I used to pay, and I had to go get some motherfucking weird ass little decks real quick, cause I ain't never keep the joints. That was like my fee. So when I got with them and watching their growth, I just played like it was no social media then.
Right.
So you gotta think you got these guys that's coming straight off the curb. As they say, if they were gangbangers, they still active, right? And we in the motherfucking club, and you may have heard the music, but you can't identify none of them because there's no visuals. Like a nigga may shot one video, and you still can't determine who's who, right? And so you looking, and so I'll be the person to come over and introduce myself to you, because the other at the other end, they're like, man, what the fuck this nigga keep looking at me for? Like they ready to jump you. Whole time you fuck around, be their #1 fan. So that's I started doing that, and then I started working with the marketing stuff, and did like a lot of organizational stuff. So like I tell him all the time, what you need? You need anything? Want me to help you organize this? Cause if the shit ain't organized, the shit ain't gonna run right. You see where I'm coming from? So I'm more of a catch-all. I don't really do no titles. I'm just like, right. I may not come to your motherfucking show, but be at the show when your CD don't work. I'm gonna answer the phone and email the motherfucking DJ your shit, your files.
Yes, he is.
Like you're not gonna miss out on nothing if I'm involved. You know where I'm coming from?
Was
but
definitely the brains of the operation.
No, I wanted the brains. Them motherfuckers knew everything they wanted to do. Like literally, like it's like it wasn't really no hierarchy. They knew what.
Not saying they didn't have it, but it was you were the one that was willing to do it.
You'll make the pieces move.
The patience, all of that.
I did the friendly shit.
Yeah.
Like I ain't gonna take nothing from my brothers because like I didn't understand what they were doing. Because and I learned a lot from all of them. Like how this shit right here, like back in the days, fucking burning 300 CDs and literally trying to sell a CD to a motherfucker. And see, DC is a consumer culture. Like, labels bring artists to DC to see if they can break them. Because DC got a hard crowd. We grew up on live music, so if your music is whack, we ain't fucking with you. Right. Like, you ask any national artist what hard regions is, DC is one of those towns. But at the same time...
If DC fuck with you, yeah, you just like it.
So if this city fuck with you, you gonna have a run. You can run because motherfuckers here... You gotta think, when we was coming up, a nigga literally would go to the go-go before going to see a show.
Yeah, we talk about that every week.
You know what I'm saying? You be like, nigga, hold on.
That transition
who here?
was weird.
You be like, who in town? Yeah, man, fuck that shit. I'm gonna see Junk at the Ibex tonight. It's Sunday.
When I took niggas
shit,
from my
gonna
hood,
be cranking.
Dog,
fuck that.
It's only when I took niggas from my hood to a regular nightclub, they like, so when the party stop?
Nigga,
the DJ is the party.
Dog,
I'm
gonna tell you, dog. I'm gonna tell you the fucking dragging these niggas out of the motherfucking TCB function. Listen, so I'm sitting there. I'm trying to use common sense. I'm like, look, you paying this to do the skip line. You paying this to get in. Man, come fuck with me. I took all these niggas down H2O. I hook up with Robin. I said, look,
Robin and L.
I said, Robin, I got like 20 youngins. Fresh out the go-go.
Robin is. Let's tell her who Robin is.
I would say this. I didn't know she was Slim's sibling.
No, we're gonna tell her who she really is.
I don't know.
She's the one who run Baller
Alert.
Oh.
So but she ran the club.
We used to party with her down H2O. She know what's up.
Man, so for me, I was like, look, my youngins got the money. So we go 20 deep, and I was literally standing in line. Everybody give me 100. Collect all the money. Get a whole nice little section in H2O, and these niggas is going crazy. They like, damn. Because all they seeing is DC women, basically our go-go sisters. They ain't seen all the foreign people and all the people from fucking Woodbridge and Moco. Man, I promise you, man, look, we probably got about 4 extra babies in the hood. This all going to the club. But like, it was a transition. You see where I'm coming from? It's like for them, they coming from go-go, they going into an environment where we don't really have a system here. So everybody trying to figure it out. And then when we did have music was being able to play, if you wasn't on somebody's team, you won't get playing because you only get 2 or 3 positions on the radio. Like whoever running the show may get 2 songs. You see where I'm coming from? So if he got an artist, who the fuck he gonna play?
Exactly.
And then with them, a lot of them start making that transition of, I gotta get away from go-go, because that's what all we was hearing, right? All they can do is rap off go-go or go-go power beats. So they start making this transition like right into rap. And the shit, when you got a song over go-go, they can play it in a go-go mix too. So then you get in 2 or 3, you may get fucking 4 spins. And that shit kind of add up for your popularity, right? And it's just like, a lot of times during those days, I just feel motherfucker didn't have you in their pocket some kind of way, you weren't gonna get that break. But I'm like I said, I'm pleased and I'm super excited and happy as shit that he back. Because motherfuckers is making that music in his lane.
Yeah.
You just the raw shit.
No, I feel like when I seen him go in the studio though, that one time, I've been in the studio like I think a couple times, but the first time I've been in the studio, he went in there and just snapped. Like he turned it to somebody else, really. Like he turned it to a Brown. Like the Browns, James Brown. He turned to James Brown, literally. Like,
okay.
He just snapped. Like he turned it to, like he just went in there, killed it, and then we left. He was like, "You like it?" I'm like, "Yeah, like you." I noticed. I forget which song it was, but I knew the song as soon as we left the studio.
Know what song it was?
I think it was Ocean 11.
It was.
About to say, I think
Oz was in the studio with me when I done that one.
That
was the only one. That was the only one.
You ain't picked it
with Rob.
Okay. What is it about old Rob Ray, man? What does Rob Ray bring to you other than comfort? Like what is one of the things that old Fingers brings to you?
It's just the vibe, and really, it's all the engineer can bring you a fucked up vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you want an engineer that's really listening to what's going on.
Okay.
Because if an engineer love what you doing, he gonna do his job even more better.
He gonna be into it.
You see what I'm saying? And then I mean, you know me, I'm gonna listen to anyway. But Rod he's a mean dude. Now, ever since I ever been, BDR took me. First time I ever met him was with BDR. First time I ever recorded was in there. And it always been great. Every time and I told him I always wanted to record a project with him.
Okay.
And that was the first one that we actually sat down.
Yeah, I sat down. Yeah, because he told me about that. When I laid with, he was like, "Man, this is a motherfucking project. This ain't no couple songs. This is like a whole thing right here." So you said you got your next 2 entries. You got James Brothers. This is gonna be like some motherfucking Shaolin monk back to back type shit.
This gonna be the Jada Kiss and Styles P album you ain't never get.
Okay.
Damn.
This is exactly what it's gonna be. And I know I'm talking because people looking at it like with Chozo, I did it under the radar.
Uh-huh.
But
so you just couldn't with that you slipped the jab.
Yeah, but I'm a competitor.
Yeah.
So I heard Chozo before everybody, so it's like, all right. Oh, this what they like.
But please do what I told you about.
You think he's
Don't
funny?
fucking rush over this project.
No.
Like,
But no,
give us some.
I'm
Let
not.
it breathe.
I'm
Please
not.
breathe.
But the thing, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna just record me and BDR gonna knock it out. James Brothers gonna have a different vibe. I can tell people that right now. Like, I'm not gonna go Chozo with James Brothers. We ain't going.
Listen, I'm telling you, I told you when I called you. When I heard that fucking song, that joint is straight up like 2 homies talking on the phone and shit. Is like so conversational. The shit he's saying, and I'm just like,
man,
this shit. Like, you look at the video, I can see the video in my head, like him calling me like, "What's up, BDR?" And they just really having this whole song is done in conversation form. You see where I'm coming from? Like, me personally, I ain't even gonna hold you. You can give me all Chozo beats with y'all too. Y'all can do
it's gonna
2 bar, all that little slick shit y'all used to do.
Like, see, that's what I'm saying. I can talk shit because I know I'm working with.
You're working with.
I got some beats. Like, I got some shit that's already, just the frame down. It all starts from the frame.
Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. I ain't gonna rush it. By the time BDR get the shit that I got for this shit, I'm already.
What percent y'all at? 10%? What percent y'all at on the album?
We're gonna do. I'm telling y'all now. We're gonna do 12 tracks.
12 tracks.
Okay, we get more.
We're gonna do 8 together.
Okay.
And 2 solos.
2 solo. Okay. Oh, them solos gonna be blood sport. That's gonna be the blood
I got
sport.
one, see, because I got one now. I'm like, I don't know. Do I want them to get on this one? I ain't gonna be petty though, because one thing about it.
Nah, but I'm saying it's gonna be blood sport because y'all gonna do what y'all gonna do on the tracks together, and then even if y'all go y'all own separate way to record the other 2, it's gonna be on some way more competitive shit because it's gonna be like, this nigga think he gonna fucking blaze
Because you know
me.
my solo gonna be crazy. I got picks and chooses. I'm like, but see,
And you
it's
A&R
gonna
the
be
whole
fun.
you putting all that music together.
It's gonna be fun.
I know it's gonna be fun
as shit.
I know the energy gonna be crazy, and
Ask Frey. I make Frey mad as shit. I'm the only nigga that can make Fredo mad because I'm that competitive. We play mad. Nobody ain't never seen Frey vein in his neck. They ain't never seen his vein.
You put a vein in his neck?
They some trash.
So I'm just saying, like, so when it comes to this music shit, I hear what everybody's saying.
You hear that, BDR? Your brother say he got bars. You hear me?
Man, I heard that shit you spit this morning too, nigga.
Oh yeah, I see that.
Yeah, he threw us out there this morning.
Nah, I heard that shit.
Him, Nucci, everybody was on fire today.
Freestyle.
That yeah, man. Listen, man. That motherfucking front porch shit. Oh man, while we here, I do want to say something.
Shout out to Nooch too.
Shout out to Nooch. I do want to shout out my youngin' Lulu P and the youngin' Addy from out Baltimore.
Yep.
Young niggas did a 5-city tour. They did DC. They did Philly. They did New York. They did Miami. And they did LA. They paid for that shit themselves.
Yeah, P making noise.
They did good with their merch. And shout out to all the other youngers out there getting to it, man. Listen, you got an opportunity to change your life right here doing this shit, man. Stay focused. Do what y'all do. You got a great brother like Garvey who got this show, got this platform for y'all. Y'all know y'all heard this motherfucker project. He could be your competition. So you need to be up this motherfucker hollering at him. And just put him to the side here, a humble dude, man. But we got so many artists now. Youngers got styles. Like you be hearing youngers, like I be hearing these names. I be like, who the fuck is this?
I fuck with Riff. I fuck with
you put me on to him. Like I never heard of him, but you was like you told me about something that happened at Easton, like at a ball, like you had a party at Easton.
I put a lot of people on the Riff.
Dog, that was like literally like when I first had a conversation, I would hit you like, what you got going on? Who you fucking with? You was like, I'm doing this thing up E-ball, doing this show, and this youngin came up there and the crowd went crazy.
Like Michael Jackson.
Yes, I mean that's exactly what you were saying.
Yeah.
And say like
about that shit.
A lot of the youngins. What's the youngin name that did the song with Noose, the tall youngin? He got that kind of like deep voice.
Super
I
triple.
fuck with Shorty. I haven't heard anything lately from him, but see, I'm an old ass dad now, so I really can't listen to a whole bunch of fucking gangster shit.
Z-Rock bands.
There's a couple.
Man, I can keep going.
Yeah, but see, you got these youngers up here. That's why I want the youngers. Like this project too is one of them things to the youngers. You know, like so sometimes like the youngers be on some shit like, nigga, you say like you might want to hear no shit what you used to do in the '80s, nigga. What you doing now?
Man, I want to hear you on a song with one of the youngers.
See, this the thing right here with me. Like, I tell them, you can't talk about back in the day if you ain't still doing it now.
Yeah, and that's what I'm saying.
Want to hear that shit.
These youngers now, all these youngers that come to your show and listen to you, and you've listened to their music, right? And you probably tell them, yeah, I spit. Or a nigga like, man, yeah, Garvey spit, but they ain't heard nothing.
A lot of them don't know.
Oh, so then this is that's why I said this. This is a reintroduction.
A lot of the youngers that came up here,
they didn't know you rap.
They don't even know who I am for real.
They think he's
like a lot of these niggas think I'm on some groupie shit. What? And I'm trying to pull them up here. They think I'm trying to clout chase them or something.
No, they really think you. They really think.
I swear on life.
You gotta think though. Think about it.
I swear.
You think about
it. Until they do a background check, you got. That's why I got to put pictures up for me in the like nigga. Book. Yeah. Really? 13.
For real.
Like, you think about it, if during the times that we was really out there ripping and running from, like, say you go from early 2000s, if they was born in 95, they was 5.
Right.
They don't know you.
They don't.
You see where I'm coming from?
Their parents do.
Their parents do, but then you think about it. All the parents that had them kids during that time, at this age, they done got their shit together. They got their DC government or their federal job. Them motherfuckers ain't really trying to rehash some of that shit.
But now, hold up. On some real shit, though, I do have a younger fan base, though. I have a lot of youngins that Like if they parents was listening to my music,
Yeah.
I've run into them all the time. Like my mother or my father used to listen to your shit, all that. So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm just saying overall, like the kids that are the artists now,
they come up here,
they blind, right?
Hell no.
And so now, when you hit them with the G call, like nigga, I do this.
Now tell them what they ask you, God, when they come up here. Tell them what they ask
you. They be like, a lot of these youngers be like, what kind of questions you gonna ask me? You know me now. See, that's how I know I'm a changed man. Cause I press the shit out of one of these young niggas. Fuck you mean what type of questions I'ma ask you? Nigga, I ain't no police, motherfucker. You only concerned about your music. I ain't DMV hoods. I ain't that nigga who's spewing negativity. I mean, not to knock it. I ain't knocking his hustle.
But you're not here for that. I'm here for your music.
Right.
I heard about you. I heard
so
your
that's
music.
why you say they don't know who you really are, because when they ask you something like that, they can't possibly know who you are.
But see, I actually had a youngin', like literally, some shit was happening. I made a statement on his timeline, and then he hit me back. But then we started DMing because I ain't about to be going back and forth like that. That ain't my style. And he was like, "Man, you clout chasing." I'm just like, nigga, what the fuck? Like, I didn't know what the term meant. So I'm like, what does that mean? And he was breaking it down. I was like, nah, shorty. I was like, you made a statement in the public forum. I'm just replying to you. I said, but I'm DMing you out of respect because I fuck with the people that you fuck with. So I don't want to be all going back and forth. But then, we don't need everybody else trying to get involved into what we're trying to, like, really try. I'm just really trying to tone it down.
See, you that type of person, that ain't how this move.
No, they don't. And Shorty, good thing, Shorty he wasn't an artist. Like, I don't really engage in a lot of artists because what I've learned over time, man, you not recording me. I ain't going for that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So I mind my tongue. You see where I'm coming from? My mother told me, you ain't got nothing nice to say, don't say shit. You know what I'm saying? If a nigga come to me and ask me about an artist, I ain't really fuck with their music, I'm not gonna blast the nigga and say, man, I don't fuck with his music. You see, I'm just like people saying, man, you should stop rapping. I ain't gonna tell a nigga to stop rapping. Because there's motherfuckers like me that went to college that got jobs. They're gonna get paid $60,000 a year. They're gonna work 30 years. You know how much motherfucking money they're gonna make? They're gonna make about $2.5 million over the 30 years of work. I'm not gonna tell a nigga that's 25, 26, even if he's 30, he can make one motherfucking song and get a ticket. I can't tell you that. I can't tell you what your dreams is. But I had become conscious because I was doing a lot of consulting. And I was dealing with a lot of youngins that would just hit me up. Because I built my brand off brothers like this. So if he give me a shout out, or he showing me love, people that know his reputation saying he not gonna fuck with this anybody. So then I would get a call like, yeah man, I saw you, you was doing this with Garvey, or you was doing this with X, Y, and Z. So my shit started to really grow. You see where I'm coming from? But with growth, you start getting this shit like, oh, what about this nigga? But it's different because back in the days, it wasn't really no recording device. So a nigga can probably try to play you and ask you about a nigga and you would speak freely, but then you can kind of flip like, man, I ain't say that shit, that nigga welling. Even if you said it, you can like, your stance can back a nigga down. Man, these days, man, y'all gonna spin your motherfucking ass, you been a whole beef. And you don't know, you walking around the mall and a nigga mad at you because you done said some shit out of school or out of pocket and nigga done played them a tape. You see where I'm coming from? So I had a guy like back off on that, on like when I was doing the consulting shit. Because I ain't gonna fake, like when I came home from school, I had the book knowledge. I got a degree in marketing, I got a degree in business administration. I had that. I didn't know the music, but I knew the terminology, right? So I was able to help them align their shit. And then
so did the school help you, but it didn't get you ready for what was really happening?
The school helped me with the terminology, so right. I understood the language, right? So if a nigga would say something, we would be out, and a nigga would say something, I knew what the fuck he was saying, and I go back like, oh, this nigga was saying this.
Right.
You see where I'm coming from?
That's important.
And you see, a lot of times, like with us, when I was out with them when they were at work, when they were being artists, we ain't doing no homie shit. We not kicking it. They at work. My job was to kind of like go through the crowd, see what people saying, listen, be by the motherfuckers that can make the moves. So when I come back, I can be like, hey, I think you should holler at X, Y, and Z instead of this nigga, because I was just talking to this nigga. He the one. You see where I'm coming from? So I was doing stuff like that. So I was using my book stuff to be able to understand the jargon, some of it, because music jargon is totally different, right? But at the same time, I wasn't as super aggressive as my homies. You see where I'm coming from? So I go talk to a motherfucker the whole time they ready to whip a nigga ass, and he don't really mean it how it didn't came out. Then I come out like, man, Slim ain't want no drama, man. Slim just was saying X, Y, and Z. Then they be like, man, why the fuck he just ain't? Why the fuck he just ain't say this? You see where I'm coming from? Yeah. And see, like during those times, like we had a lot of motherfuckers. We cut in artists. Like you literally don't know how many motherfuckers would come to me like, hey, man, you got Garvey number? Like, nigga, hey, Garvey, this nigga wants your number. Nigga be like, man, Suni, man, don't get that nigga my number. That nigga know I don't fuck with him. Oh, man. No, but see, it'll be, but see, they'll come to me on business, right? They'll come to me on business, on some real business shit, like, because I'm not green on the street shit. I'm green on what's happened before I got home based on their music. Now I can feel if a nigga on some bullshit trying to bring a nigga a move, but on some music shit, if a nigga come. He all like he from the radio station. He's fake cool motherfucker, and here I am. I'm the go-between. He's saying all this fly shit to me. I go back. I'm like, man, this nigga saying whoopty whoopty whoop, and they're like,
it's a go.
They like, nigga, I've been trying to motherfucker have a meeting with this nigga for a month. So a lot of time I would just take the motherfucking meetings. I just motherfucking go, and then I was like, yeah, you was right, you bullshit. Or sometimes it'll be this total miscommunication. But people are not able to articulate what they really want from a motherfucker. You see where I'm coming from? Because a lot of times your reputation, unfortunately your reputation precedes you, and then when you're making these transitions, people that know him from Uptown, prior to the music, they know him for who he is, right? And then it get out. And so now when he come to the motherfucker joint for the studio, and he bring a mob with him, they like, man, how the fuck we gonna deal with all these motherfuckers? So like say for when we used to go out, the Oi Boys, all the young farmers, so we had a bunch of youngers from down low. Then we had Booby Crew. Then we had people that was with Chew. But the difference was our people that came with us, they didn't go up on the stage. Like something like now, everybody that come with the artist on the fucking stage. Nah, niggas be in the crowd, maxing and relaxing. Like niggas don't know what the fuck's going on. They're like fucking paint on the wall. But they out there, they can hear what people were saying, and they can pick up and feed off the vibes. So like, and I'll be the person that's like, while niggas performing, I gave the DJ the show tape. I'm kind of like checking in. Can y'all hear this shit? Do it sound good? Is it clear? Oh nah, man, we can barely hear BDR on the mic. So I can run back to this. Man, turn mic 2 back up. You see where I'm coming from? Or if niggas saying like, oh, many of fights have started at shows because people were saying reckless shit, not realizing the paint on the wall is about to fuck them up. Right. Bullshit. You see where I'm coming from? But that, and so what that did was, the executives will be maybe in the hidden DJ booth, and they'll see Garvey and this crew move, not knowing what it is, but if they move, they're like, I can't fuck with this nigga. This nigga be done come up to the radio station and fuck me up. Right. And so that's kind of shit that we dealt with. But it was working for every other city. Every other city had niggas running up in studios beating up execs. Shit couldn't happen here.
It's a federal city.
Not even that.
I'm gonna tell you what it is, man. Really, my opinion on that is, you know, we ain't had too many people that infiltrated the industry like that.
True.
So, you know, when I say Kenny name, and I put stock on him because I give him that responsibility because you say you from here.
Mm-hmm.
Now, y'all put somebody who wasn't from here, told everybody he was from here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool, we'll accept him. But you gotta give us one of us.
Give us one.
Mm-hmm. So we can open the doors for us.
But like we talked about that though, I just think that was a control thing. Though.
Yeah, it was so, but it wasn't hustler in you.
True.
Because, all right, say for instance, all right, the radio station, right?
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't find a way to try to put these young niggas, the new wave music out,
mm-hmm. It'd be hell, because there's a lot more rappers. They be all over them motherfuckers.
Nah, my thing is, and then they hearing it from me, then people like, oh, all right, so this youngin',
it's good.
You know, I got niggas from Southeast all over come to me, tell me that shit. They don't know about some of these rappers till they come on the show.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? And it's just like, if I wouldn't do that, how am I helping the cause? Like,
you basically doing, you're not doing.
I can't say I'm a hip hop nigga in this city or rap nigga in this city if I ain't try to help no other rappers. You know, it's a commodity. Comedians help comedians. It's hating everything.
Mm-hmm.
But overall, my thing is this. Say I'm an exec. I was an exec from here, and I was in the industry. I was with Rockefeller and all this shit. I said I'm from the city, and I saw Booby on 106 and Pop. I seen him on MTV Jams 100 times. I seen this boy DJ Drama, Memphis Bleak, Outlaws. I mean, I could keep going, right?
All Wall in there.
But it ain't pop off for him, right? It's information I think Slim was missing. The reason. That's the reason. Hey!
Serson!
This nigga that drove up here, he couldn't take it on that.
It's information.
Hey.
It's information, though.
That motherfuckers need, yeah. And that's it can be as small as the information.
That's all. Listen, that's all the nigga ever wanted.
Serson, man, that man said he gonna tear your ass up, home. I'm just telling you, man.
I didn't say
Hey,
that.
he said he gonna. Hey,
I didn't say that.
listen. He said, look, for 8 blends, y'all cool.
Take a seat. Come on, you
BDI.
be in the conversation. Sit up here.
For 8
Sit up here, man. Stop playing.
for 8 songs, y'all good on this James Brothers joint.
You gave me some.
I know how Sony used to hype the fight.
For 8 joints, y'all cool. Y'all cool on this James Brothers joint.
But the 2 and 2.
But the 2 for 2?
What's up with the 2 for 2?
The 2 for 2?
What you gonna do, man?
We gonna have fun. I like to have fun.
It's gonna be a hell of a fun, man. Like I said, the vibes is real. That's why it's gonna be fun. See, what people don't know was, me and BDR was gonna do James Brothers.
Prior to.
We had already recorded goddamn 5 songs. If I had any access to this shit, I would bet anything that motherfuckers would be like, dog, this shit hard. I'm talking about even now. So you know.
So let me ask, how was it getting back in on this Breathe blend with your brother, man? He explained to her how it was for him.
Oh man,
what did it feel like being home, being back in your environment, and then getting a joint with your brother? I know you've been waiting for.
Yeah. It was great. It was motivation as always. You feel what I'm saying? Me and him and the ideas gonna bounce off. We gonna have that energy. It feel good. You feel like I'm right where I need to be at. This is where I need to be. And here with Garvey, the chosen one. Chozo.
A lot of people don't know what that shit. Chozo is an extension of Chosen One. My man, for years, been calling me that shit. And that shit just stuck.
I ain't even gonna fake it. If a nigga can't get those two together, he kind of special.
I don't think some people, because a lot of people don't know where the fuck it come from.
It's like your Spanish name.
Yeah, exactly.
You know y'all uptown dudes be hooking up with this. Y'all got the Spanish people right there on Georgia Avenue. So bing, that could be your name. One of the Spanish brothers uptown called you Chozo, and that's what it is.
Yeah,
but yeah. So we were talking about the project. What's your favorite joint outside the joint that you won? What song like really got with you? Your favorite joint? If you had to pick one.
Determined. That's my favorite right there.
Okay.
That's my favorite.
What about it? What about it in that song like really touched you?
It's just motivation for the hustle. You know what I'm saying? I ain't coming back in the house unless I'm coming back with it. You know what I'm saying? I just feel it to the core. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. Then I think that the second one I like after that is maybe number 3, whatever one that was. It said it'll never be another tape.
Memories.
Oh, Ocean's 11.
Ocean's 11.
No, Ocean 11.
Nah, Ocean 11
is 4.
Yeah. Ocean 11 is number 4.
Yeah.
3 is Breathe and 4 is Ocean 11.
Yeah.
And we was going through the joint. So like when you listen to it, what are you hearing as a MC, as a person that's lyrical and put songs together? Like, what did outside of him being your brother, what did you feel when you first heard it? Like, what do you think about from him having a 2-year break of like not doing no music?
I felt like it was a wholesome, complete project. You see what I'm saying? Like you listen to it all the way through. You know what I'm saying? He got some good subject matter on there that'll keep you, pick your interest and have you keep listening. Like, what he gonna say next? You know what I'm saying? So I think it was a complete album. You know what I'm saying? Like I think he did good with that jump. Beat selection. You know what I'm saying? I think the beat selection was good. It was real, like it was like a smooth ride. It kind of put me in a mind of like Rick Ross. I'm not saying they flow the same, but I'm saying the album style, like it sounded. You know what I'm saying? That's how I felt when I listened to it. I felt like it was a nice ride.
And so that's what we were talking about, like before you came on. I don't know if you heard it. Like I was asking him, like him listening to so much music now, and then coming back and showing all this musicality in the project, right?
Right.
Like he said, he easily could have done some of this little two bar shit and punched in and be done with the joint, but it's like literally like he got like real music in this shit where you gotta really put a story on it. Cause if you don't put a story on some of these beats, you waste them.
I mean, I ain't getting no young either. I gotta fucking show these niggas like, cause I'm just saying, they played for years with us.
Motherfucker changing everything, dog. We about to this petition, you can change your age. Fuck it.
Man, for years they played with us though. You see what I'm saying? And that's all I always want people, like, y'all ain't fuck with them. Y'all ain't fuck with them.
And don't you know how like the youngest go back and get like Mr. Cool and all the OGs, just the old people. I want somebody to come back and just throw my man on the track.
And that's not really one, the funny thing is, right? I was listening to some of the project, right? I listened to the project, obviously, over and over and over again. Motherfucking, and I'm like, I would love to hear one of these youngins' voice on this joint, right? Yeah. Like, so like they got this little, like I'm not with this propaganda like the motherfucking the Brooklyn child, and that ain't my give a fuck about that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
what was that?
I talk about that all. Anyway, niggas just rapping over another nigga beat.
Okay.
But I'm like listening to this joint, and I'm like, I would love to hear one of these youngins just like jump out there and like do something on one of these joints with you. Like, and I don't know, like back in the days, if you heard something that was fire, you be like, shit, nigga. I'm coming to the studio. I'm about to 2-track this motherfucker. I'm gonna rap on this motherfucker today. You know what I mean?
I said on self-employed though. When I do self-employed, because if I don't plan on putting like no new artists on there, I have to do another project.
Okay.
Because matter of fact, when I do the grind season, when I did grind season 1 and I did grind season 2, them was all features.
Okay.
If people paid attention, I got a lot more features than I ever done. And that's just me showing a lot of talent from the city that I respected. So probably I had to do a grind season 3 to close it out. I don't know. But
so you just added a new project. Okay, you heard it first.
It'll be slight though.
On the Suni takeover.
I won't have to do that much.
You just heard it first. All y'all young niggas, man, listen, man. Garvey say, man, yeah. Y'all young niggas get ready.
Do a whole CD, just one verses. We gonna get this shit over.
Listen, we got the James Brothers, Self-Employed. We got Grindseason 3 coming out.
I just want
go ahead and add another one. Come
on now, cut it.
So basically,
no. I'm just saying we like I said, we moved 25,000 on this joint. Then you make me reconsider. Now
okay. And I think you're a hype person.
And I think like overall, man, I just dare motherfuckers that lend you 26 minutes, man. You know what I mean? Like, it ain't about nothing. It ain't gonna cost you nothing, man. But like, if you can hear my voice and you're a young nigga that fuck with Garvey, you come up here on this show, like, takes the time today, stream the man shit, and just listen to how effortless it is. The joint is just, it flows from top to bottom. You ain't gotta skip shit. Even on this love song, he talking gangster shit, talking about the whole 9, y'all. So you can still get that. Cause listen, you can't take your homie home. So you need some shit.
Everything is official.
You know what I'm saying? So give that man some time, man. You got. I just really would like to hear my motherfucking Doc Holliday joint, man. That joint, man.
Come on, let's play something.
Can we play Doc Holliday?
Let's play something.
Oh, okay. Well, listen. When y'all, I don't know how much more time we got, but listen, if you can hear my voice, man, I'm happy that I kind of sprung this on Garvey, because like I said, if you was here from the beginning, I called him in a panic, and he was like, man, what the fuck? And I was like, nah, I need 8 more songs, that's all. I'm okay. I'm at the laundromat. Ain't nobody trying to do nothing to me.
If I had anything about it, that was what I got about it.
But see,
man, I didn't get enough songs, man.
And it ain't even it ain't the song length though. I'm telling you, if your shit was put together in another order and it wasn't synchronized like this, you wouldn't get the same vibe.
Right.
Like this motherfucker is literally riding you from one destination to the next.
Yeah.
And then when you like if you in the car, you doing it, it's cool. Because you going from one place to the next. And your DC you can get anywhere you
So
hit
just
it in
listen
30
though,
minutes.
right? We in here just talking, right? And just watch though. It ain't gonna stop.
I'm telling you niggas. Listen, we didn't got an extra CD out of them. Grindseason 3. Hey,
that.
Fresh, you heard that?
Cause self-employed, I ain't got time to be playing around.
Look, can we listen? I want to hear this. I'm gonna keep it funky with you, right? This some shit I told Nooch, right? Nooch he doing this swole shit. I said, man, you may need to just go ahead and motherfucking get these nigga a trap song. He started laughing and shit. He was like, man, I got one. Man, he sent me this young shorty motherfucking doing gymnastics. I said, put this joint out.
Talk that shit,
he was like, nah, that ain't what I'm doing. Man, we got a motherfucking trap sound challenge, nigga. Grindseason 3, man. Yeah. Which one of y'all youngers trying to jump out there with these young with Garvey, man, with these young? We trying to hit this Grindseason 3 trap version, man. Ain't that what they call that
no
shit?
Bars, no big lyrics or nothing. I'm
yeah, man.
Shit.
Man, these niggas say each y'all youngers up, man. Listen, I got a list, man. I ain't even gonna just see it. I want to hear.
I had a joint, the joint that I still ain't do it yet. I had a joint in particular was for Z-Rock.
No.
Remember I was telling you that?
I really want
but see how I'm gonna do it? It's just we gonna blend in, but niggas gonna be like, damn, this nigga can rap. I can rap.
And I think the young, like truthfully, and sometimes like I'm telling more about myself, but I used to be a case manager, right, working with youngers, and I couldn't understand why they wasn't really digging the shit I was digging. I'm like, oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this, and these youngers like, nigga. I'm just trying to get the fuck out of the next grade. I don't give a fuck about all this shit you're talking, right? But I didn't really catch it till my supervisor put me to the side and was like, you just like got a meeting where they at. And I think the fact that you got the relationship with them when them coming to your show and now they hear your music, that when you bridge that gap, because like when you bridge that gap and you go into their world and fuck with them, because like I've been able to hear that all those flows aren't the same.
Right.
At first, all that shit sounded the same. I couldn't tell nobody apart. I only knew them niggas apart because I knew their voice.
I'm gonna tell you the thing, Sony. These niggas actually made up their own fucking flow. The DMV flow, that was some shit that niggas from out of town is jocking these niggas.
Yeah, they said, I saw that.
Yeah.
Because I know my youngin' Baby 9, he be with Low.
Yeah, Baby Nino.
Nino
been up here, went crazy up here.
Slim. And so I'm gonna tell you the funniest shit, right? So, for me being an older statesman, I heard their previous styles. And I started hearing them bending their styles, and I wasn't understanding. I'm like, what the fuck are these? I'm like, youngin' can rap like shit. Why the fuck is he changing?
This where the frequency went at.
Yeah, and then motherfucking sound started changing. And I'm like, I don't get this shit yet. I gotta hear about 20 more songs. And now, since I've listened to them, my ears have adjusted. I can kind of hear the shit they saying.
But
it's easier.
But I promise you, man. And this is real shit. When I really start doing Grindseason Incorporated, the record company, whichever artist I pick, this shit gonna be. I can speak it to the existence because I know for sure. See, with the young rappers, they don't like, or anybody young period, if they ain't no rappers, I noticed this shit. They don't like nothing if you, it's like they gotta learn it. If you teaching them something,
right?
They get fucking, that's like they in school. And I'm telling them like, you's a fucking fool if you don't wanna learn.
Yeah. But you
gotta know your trade.
Shit. But you got another thing too is like, what I've learned is, being in that field, these youngins learn different, right? So the way these youngins will learn off you is, it won't be as simple as like you just giving them to them, right? A lot of the youngins I've seen, I've talked with, they really a lot of them just really want to fall on their fucking face.
Right.
They ain't gonna take your losses and say, oh yeah, Garvey lost like that, so I ain't gonna do it. They really want they want to see what you're doing. They're gonna copy it, set it up to themselves, and make it their own thing. But I'm just saying, like, I just think like with this project, you got it to a caliber that's in their listening range, right? It ain't overbearing. It's long enough. It's beautifully made. But now we gotta challenge the youngins to check the joint out. And I just think that if you jumped into their water, right?
Chozo challenge.
Yeah, you. Hello. You jumped in that water, and just fuck with them. I think that would be like, okay, so we got the Chozo challenge.
We're gonna be wearing around listening to Chozo.
We need to motherfucking get some motherfucking. We need an instrumental, and invite the youngins to the table, because I think like even with the challenge that's going on right now, it's pushing the nigga's song, cause niggas is rapping over his beats, and then niggas is going to figure out what's going on with that, right?
Right.
I think if we did a Chozo challenge with a beat that you selected and put it out there, after the youngins start hearing it and putting their shit to it, right? They can pull motherfuckers in. Cause even if you did a beat that may not be what you wanted to do, it can be a Chozo challenge. Like, all right, nigga, I'm challenging y'all. I'm back on my rap shit. We about to spar. I got this motherfucking beat. It's y'all style.
They don't have. No, hold on, wait a minute, hold up. No, a lot of them artists, though, I'm gonna tell you honestly. For me, I know they don't have confidence in themselves like that.
But no, on top of that, bring them along. Say, shorty, I got something right in your eye. I got something right up your alley, shorty.
See, that shit they rap on beat. Now, say we in here, the motherfucker say, spit some bars.
Mm-hmm.
They wouldn't want to rap that shit.
Cause that's that punch in, punch
No,
out.
yeah, but fuck that. See, that's where you ain't working with people who telling you, listen, spit some shit that's hard enough for you to say it without the beat in front of everybody and they can feel it.
Mm-hmm.
That's how you know you're doing your job. If you can't spit none of that shit that you say on them beats, without that beat and just in front of us and it don't come off right, that means you ain't doing something right.
Who was your favorite freestyler that came up here, if you remember? That, other than Marley. Right.
Shit, man, fucking, man, Suave killed that shit. Lil Younger from up Florida Park, Fat Swag killed it. His man before him killed it. I think it's shorty name, man. It was a few of them ripped that shit though, man. A lot of them ripped up.
Yeah, man, but I really wanna, if you're a young artist in the town, man, I really want y'all to put y'all ears to this shit, man. Like, I'm looking at the reaction from people in my demographic. They loving this shit. People that like lyricism loving this shit. But I just think the fact that we have a staple of youngins here, and they have a statesman that know what the fuck he doing, and he just like that's what I'm saying. Like this is almost like when you talking to a young nigga, and they trying to figure out is you an uncle, you an OG. You know what I mean? Like they like the youngers in the hood, but like, man, this unk ass nigga just saying what he used to be.
I don't know what I am. I've been a triple OG since 21.
But this shit, I'm talking about with this music shit. I just think you just, man, you brought these niggas back, man. So we got the Chozo challenge. We got the motherfucking Grindseason 3. We got the James Brothers. We got Self-Employed.
That's it.
But we got this motherfucking Chozo.
Got tape coming out, man.
I gotta sell 25,000. I mean, like I said, we got off to a good start on Chozo, and the thing what's happening is the music is promoting itself.
It's growing, man.
So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
With the Chozo challenge, let's make it challenging. Whoever it is that does the best,
we do the song together.
Bring them up here too.
We do the song
together. Bring them up
together.
here. We do the song together. And one more thing. Let's get one more thing.
I'll do this. I'll do this. We do the Chozo challenge. Y'all pick the winner. Whoever
pick the winner.
I ain't gonna say me because I may not be having my ears tuned to it because I'll be sleep during this time.
You just broke.
No, I got a good idea. No, I did. But no, I'm gonna put something on. I'm putting something. I'm getting involved.
Okay.
But I ain't gonna overextend myself. Listen, I gotta wake up early. So I'll give a young in a varsity jacket with his company information on it.
There we go.
Whoever wins,
so y'all heard that.
They do the Chozo challenge.
Let's wrap that up one more time.
We'll do. So we got Chozo kicking ass. We ain't rushing it. We got James Brothers gonna be a murder.
Murder scene.
We got Grindseason 3. We spanking all these youngins' ass.
Feature.
We got Self-Employed. We're going to close out the whole trilogy. And then we got the Chozo Challenge. Garvey going to pick a beat. We're going to put that bitch online. We're going to do a hot... These youngins rap 16 or 8.
I don't care what they got.
It don't matter.
Okay, we're going to put your best flow out there. The winner gets to come on the radio station with Garvey. They get a custom-made Varsity jacket through my company. And they get to do a full song. My company, what we do is we do merchandise. So we'll get you a Varsity jacket. You send me your logos and all that good shit. We'll give you something fire. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody out there, man. Look, my company Lifestyle DMV.
Nah, fuck that though.
You ain't get my company Lifestyle DMV. Garvey let me bum rush his show. Shout out to the motherfucker. I got a new business, a new platform called Merchandomics that's coming out. Y'all stay tuned on that. It's gonna be a merchandising joint, trying to teach y'all youngins how to actually grind like Garvey did, create a brand, put it on the street, and monetize it. Because a lot of times artists just don't make their money off music. You can sell it. You want to learn how to make some motherfucking money from a young nigga selling merch? Holla at Lulu P. Charlie selling motherfucking tour shirts. So holla at him about that. I don't know if he gonna give you some game. He may charge you a fee for the P, but hey, we got a business platform where we gonna teach you how to do it, and we gonna share the business with you so that you won't leave no money on the table. But I mean, it's just a blessing to be up this joint, man. I'm out the house. My kids ain't call me. They ain't like, where you at? Yeah, my kids be on some where you at shit. That's why I don't be out. Turns in the building, my man Turns. Just watched the vid, most reliable motherfucking cameraman. I remember I first put him with Garvey and them. They was like, I need a cameraman.
Nigga,
I said,
we done been out of town.
I say,
how we done did it? You know how we used to do it.
I say, Turns.
We done had classic nights.
I say, I'm gonna send Turns. I say, I'm gonna send Turns. Garvey say, is he good?
No, let me tell you about Booby though. Before we go. That's what I'm saying. This is why I tell y'all that's my motherfucking brothers. You know, like on some real shit. You know, shit was y'all fucked up one time. So I go over there to the studio and shit. And we about to leave, nigga. I hear you in there. But we was about to, I go to the studio. They packing the shit. I'm like, where the fuck you going? He's like, man, we about to go to Atlanta. I'm like, all right, that's a bet. I'll see you later, man. I'm gone. He's like, no, we going. Like, we going, nigga. I can't just get up and, nigga, we gone, bro. This nigga took me down. I still don't really know what's going on. Nigga, this nigga got Gucci Man right here. We shooting a video and shit.
That's how it go.
Me and Mo, we stayed in the W. That's one crazy. Listen, this is my family. Y'all my family.
I'm happy to be here with you, bro.
Bro, like I'm telling y'all, man. Like,
I had to get my motherfucking permission slip signed. You know what I'm saying? When you get a family and shit, you gotta put shit on the calendar.
Hell yeah.
Shit don't be last minute. Don't be married and then become a rapper, nigga. Your house gonna be hell, nigga. Nigga, you better be who you are when you got there.
Where we going to Lucky Strike?
Y'all going to bowl?
Is that the after
y'all going out there with Peasy and them?
Yeah.
Okay, y'all. Back y'all. We out.
Nico ready, y'all.
For sure.
Grindseason Radio.
Virgo season. Let's go.
Thank y'all, man.
Yeah.
Virgo
Yeah.
season.
Chozo.
My brother, man. Happy birthday, bro.
Yeah,
they going back to these old niggas. Everybody's chopping old music. They need to hear you,
No, we gonna put that out.
Like seriously, like if you can make a concerted effort to figure out a way to get it.
That's definitely. Oh, matter of fact.
Come out of the room.
Hold up, he go.